And now I have to wait for the YouTube, like always. All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream with yours truly, your favoritist, non-favoritist, favoritist person in the whole wide world, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you into another lunch stream, the stream that we do at this time, Monday through Friday, to hang out with you guys and answer your questions and have fun doing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, a mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your man, as I said, Ranger J 1999, but that's not important. What's important is we've got that country Viking, big country Max joining us this morning. What's going on there, big?
The skull, y'all.
You
know, Ranger, I gotta say, you're my second favorite redhead.
That's right. Listen, if Mara Jade's your number one, I'll take it. That's high praise. It's totally high praise. I'll take it. Actually,
Dog agrees.
It's hard to argue with Mary Jane. Hello, everyone, and welcome. And it's a scammer calling me. Hey, I wish I could secret knife attack their ass like I can. Everybody, the idiots in.
I know, right?
You know, right? I just block them, but I mean, it's like they just changed their number, and it's like, all right. I mean, I can play this game too. It's just a simple touch of a button, So.
And people wonder why I screen my calls.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's cool about the with the Android devices is that it screens it for you, right? So it's like, because it knows, right? And it's like, not scammer. And you're like, okay, cool.
I love it when my phone pops up, potential scam or potential spam. It's like, get rid of it.
Yeah, both of it. Yeah, right. So and even then, so yeah, it is what it is. Well, hello everybody in the chat. Welcome. It's a big day for RSG here on this Hump Day.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, BCM, but we have our 300th episode tonight on the big Wednesday night stream. Can you believe that shit?
You know, a little birdie told me that. That we've been around, or you guys been around for a long time.
A long time. 300. That's not. I mean, coming up on 6 years. 6 years will be in July. I think July 1st, something like that, is when our six-year anniversary. But you know, that's a big achievement too. But 300 episodes, that's kind of a big deal. I'm not an expert. That is a big deal. You know, I mean, so
that's like grande big deal.
Okay, let's not get out of hand here. All right. But yeah, so we're going to be having the big 300 tonight. Really, what I'm planning on doing tonight is just I'm going to have as many people on that want to be on the Zoom call. And we're just going to go around and just have funny talks about RSG for the past, 300 episodes, and funny stuff in SWGOH. And that's all I want to do. Just hang out with everybody we love and care about and just have fun reminiscing. And just have an entertaining show. So there you go. But we're for the lunch stream. It's not the 300 episodes, it's the lunch stream. And what we do here is we interact with you awesome and amazing folks. And a couple things we're going to do. We're going to answer your question. There's no events going on today. I'm sure Thane will be around in a little bit. I don't know if you wanted to do it on the stream, but we'll talk about the teams for GAC and stuff like that. Conquest, I really don't feel like showing it. The only thing I have left for Conquest, I just need 30 points, so I can just basically go do that in my sleep. I can finish the Boba Fett fight today, and I can also go do a couple of battles here and there and finish it. And it's like, okay, I get the red crate. Whee!
Yeah, and I'm 4 kills away with Luke or Vader to get the massively overpowered.
Yeah, and then that one is easy to do too with massively overpowered. So. So yeah, so
well, I went back and I'm farming the second node of Geos with Luke and Vader.
Yeah,
it actually works pretty good.
So we also yesterday we had the Seventh Sister kit reveal on the forums. We also have the Maze rework that was put into the forums as well. So if you guys have questions about that, you can feel free to ask me. I can tell you, Seventh Sister, the Inquisitors. My thing on this is they have potential. We don't have the whole faction yet, so it's hard for me to give you a good. I mean, I like the kit, but it's like until we get the whole thing, the whole enchilada, right? Until I can see the whole thing, it's kind of hard to give you guys like an assessment of what it is. I mean, she's dope. I like her, but even in testing, I'm like, well, I'd like to get the whole picture first.
They're starting to feel like another prepared squad.
Sort yeah, with the mechanic that they have with
Yeah.
the yeah, and which is cool and it's dope, and I really like the kits for the three that have come that have been announced so far. So yeah, I mean we'll wait and see what else comes down the road. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I know some things, but um, you know, it comes to Seven Sister. I think it's sick, and I'm glad she's in the game. I mean, was made famous by Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Michelle Gellar, voicing the lovely lady of the dark side Inquisitors from Rebels. So it's cool that we got Buffy in the game now.
Nice.
Well, we got her husband in Kanan,
Yeah.
So I mean, he's the Freddie Prinze Jr. Voiced him, so it's cool to see that. I just love the way things tie in with Star Wars, man. So, all right. That being said, there's not much going on, so it's just a Q&A day. I have been working on. I finally got a overlay for stream elements for YouTube. I finally figured it out. You guys,
Nice.
I could play one. I'll show you what it is. So when we have a subscriber come in, this is the one I was working on last night. So if someone subscribes, you'll see this.
Emotional damage.
So there you go. I'm working on the stream. I'm working on that. And I'm planning on trying to get some in today before the 300th show. I'm trying to look at it and just read and learn like what I needed to do and stuff and play around with that one a little bit. And I'm not satisfied 100% on that one, but I'm going to do some more for like if somebody wants to do super chat, things of that nature. Doesn't necessarily have to be sound effects, but yeah, we'll I'll try to get some more done today. The thing that I have to be careful of is the soundboard on those, because unlike Twitch, YouTube will demonetize and stuff like that. So yeah, Christ in heaven, I got to be careful of that.
Yeah,
one.
YouTube will secret knife attack your
Oh,
ass.
big time. So I can use images, short clips, but even then, it's like, they'll find any excuse. So that one I can do because that's Wolf and Rambam. I can make fun of those two, and I don't have to worry about demonetization. So we'll get some more in there. I'm gonna try to get some more today for you guys. I'll try to get some for the super chats. This is my big one to do today. Memberships and stuff like that. So I'll try to get those done today before the 300 show. So, if you're new to the stream, this is the way it works. We're an interactive stream. We want to interact with you guys. If you have questions, pop those into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. Those are always appreciated. And hit the thumbs up, subscribe, guys. Come on, you know how this goes. If you want to support the content and the channel, it's a simple click of the button. It really does help out. If you want to, support the channel, you can't do it any other way. That's the best way to do it. It's just to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, spread the word about Reality Skewed Gamers to other people and stuff. We're just chill. We just like to hang out with you guys, interact, and that's the way it goes. So get your questions in. Also, give your greetings because we like to say hi to everybody. So say hi to me, say hi to BCM, say hi to all the skewers. It's a hump day. Mike, guess what day it is? Hump day. And so yeah, so get your questions in, get everything in there, and yeah. Anything else? No. As I said, there's nothing going on in the game right now. I'm not going to do Conquest today because it's who wants to see me do the same fight 8 times in a row? That's what great entertainment. I did it yesterday just because I was answering some questions about Conquest. Now, if you have questions about Conquest, by all means. Ask and we'll go look at it. Anything goes, right? So if you have questions about anything, feel free to put those into the chat. If you want a mini roster review today, feel free. I was trying to see yesterday if I could raise some money for the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund for tonight. But you know me, BCM, we didn't really get anything, so I don't really care that I didn't get anything because the most important thing is when we're doing mini roster reviews is to help the player. So I just work for tips. So if you want to tip, there's the PayPal for the Bourbon Fund for tonight. So if you want to donate to that, you can. Someone said pizza. I'm like, oh god, this is called the Bourbon Fund.
Oh,
if I raise enough for pizza and bourbon, Thing did that shit, and I was like, god damn it, Thing. No, let's just do bourbon. Hookers and blow is what it will always be initially referred to, but let's put that to the side and we'll just think about bourbon. So if you want to donate to the bourbon fund, you can. There it is. And I'll probably need it today because I'm going to be fighting and trying to, when you're working on graphics, that's the minutia of detail. You're like, that looks bad. Let me try this.
Yeah, it's that perfectionist in you. It just turns out it's like, God damn it, that's not right.
Why doesn't
That's
this
not
look
quite right? And everybody's also like, that looks awesome. But it's like, no, there's just this little thing that keeps bugging me.
Yeah. But that being said, we have to start off the stream. Everyone asked what I'm working on. I did get the TIE Interceptor as best I can with the gear I have and the stars I have on Second Sister. But the abilities are maxed out. The ship is maxed out. It's just going to be her.
Oh, nice.
Her squared away when I get more stars in the ship and her. So we'll. But it is 5-star. Probably will be 6 stars, unbelievably, after this conquest because I did get the pack. So she'll be 6 stars after this one, so that'll be nice. I just have to get her starred and geared, and she'll be one of the ones I do initially because I want to get her squared away, even more than item for her ship. So yeah, the other ones it's just gear. Snow Trooper, Magma, B2, POW, they're all gear. I couldn't get them done for this GAC, but I've got 2 weeks. The end of this GAC, we'll have it done, but we'll have these guys gear 12, especially with the double drops and stuff. It's coming along nice. So Snow Trooper and Magma will definitely be done before then, and getting pretty close to B2 and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going along nicely. The rest are just relic levels and mods, and I'm just getting Kylo Ren to his 6E, and then he's going to be dropping off the board. Again, I'm not going to take his mods any higher. I just want to get him to 6E with the health set, and we kind of redid his mods for more health and some other things like that. So get your questions in. But that being said, BCM, you know what time it is. It is time for mod depression. It's that time of the show where Ranger J 1999, being the mongrel jackass that he is, tries to roll mods on the screen, and you know what? It usually goes pretty horribly wrong. It's great fun for you guys and horrible pain and suffering for me, but it brings you joy and laughter as I try to get good things, and I never fail to realize that I'm not allowed to have nice things when we stream. So we call it mod depression. Depression by Ranger J 1999. All right, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's upgrade. Let's do this. We're going to do some rolling here. Big money, big cash prizes. We see if any of these hit speed. First one's a big miss, so we'll just move on from there. Let's do another one. Let me just roll this mod. And so far, it's not looking good for the home team. This is an offense mod. Let's see if we can hit any speed on it. No, we got defense. What stats the best defense? All right. Oh, this one already has defense, so this ought to go not good. It didn't go good. All right. So far we're 0 for 4, and it's just going to get more depressing. Here we go. I don't know what it is about these mods when we have this event. I never hit anything decent on these. Yep. And continue. The trend is diarrhea. Let me see the next one. More diarrhea. Okay. So yeah, the depression is living up to its name today. I'm sure that makes a lot of people in the chat very happy. Oh, okay, this one hits speed. All right, let me take it up. Let's see if we can get a slice on it. If we don't hit speed on the next pull, then, yeah. Well, it does have health. I'm going to keep this one because it's an offense one, but it's health. Primary, secondary. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. We may be able to do something with that, eh? That might be able to go on somebody. All right, the blues have been done. Let's go to the greens. Yeah, we're on the greens. All right, let me try the next one. All right, there we go. Cool. That's an arrow. Let's just take that up and lock it in place. Don't have to do anything else. And then the last one is a square. Let's see if we get anything else. Yeah, depression is horrible. Oh, boy. Oh boy. All right, we do have a square that's gold. Okay, that ought to be interesting. Let's go find it. Now, this one does have 5 speed. We're going to give it the old college try here. Now, it's got potency and offense. And this is a nice statted mod. And when we mount to here, we'll mount to a whole hill of beans if we don't hit anything here. So, here we go. And for God's sakes, let me just sell this. It didn't hit speed. It hit potency, but it hit a little bit of offense. 109 flat, but flat offense for this with no speed. Ugh, Christ. Bye, Felicia. Oh, God. Damn it. I had hope BCM, and that was my mistake. Is that I had hope.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on, let me throwing somebody in Discord. All right. Well, that sucks. All right, let me drink some coffee, and then we're gonna say hi to everybody in the chat because after mod depression, I need coffee and human contact. Mm-hmm. That's the way it goes. All right. Let's go to the top of the list and work our way down. Make sure you guys get your greetings in. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're not doing anything today, so if you want a mini roster review, you can put your ally code in what you want us to look at. That is always welcome. I will be more glad to look at your stuff. So you can get that in. If you have questions, pop those in too. That's totally fine, and we'll answer your questions. So again, we're just hanging out with you guys today and interacting. There's not much else going on. Let me see where I am in my arenas. And the game is spinning. It's spinning. That's never a good sign, BCM. It's spinning. We got the spinning wheel of death just because I hit squad arena tab? For reals?
weird.
It happens. Well, now I'm really going to say hi to everybody. Tom Blow Dry, the man with the best fro in the business, is hi, Ranger. Hey, buddy, what's going on? The Hand of the Emperor J, 1999. Says, hey, kids. It's Pubby One Kenobika. She's here. That means you guys better tighten up. You better lock it up, BCM. She'll secret knife attack you. You don't want to... She's a lawyer, so she can legally secret knife attack you. So yes, good.
Yeah, don't mess with Poby.
My hand will destroy you. That didn't sound right, no, especially in Palpatine's voice. Herman Fogarums here says, hoo-hoo! RSG Hump Day! Woo-woo! Hell yeah, it is. Herman Fogarums, glad to have you here. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello there. Glad to have you here, Foreigner, as always. Gary M, not to be mistaken for Gary, Indiana, says, happy Hump and 300-day Ranger. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you here. Herman question, why did CG screw around with the GC times from last week to this week? I missed sign up. I'm trying to figure that out.
Was it that, or was it the fact of
daylight savings time?
It was daylight savings.
Yeah, I think that
mine shifts every time daylight savings does.
Yeah, mine did too. But the time for GAC has always remained the same, even with daylight saving. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's always been 5 p.m. Eastern, right? Or did I get that wrong?
I think
we're both Central, right? So did I miss something?
No,
here?
I'm Pacific.
You're Pacific, okay.
So yeah, that's the thing with the whole daylight saving time shift, for at least for me, is my payout shift. And
right.
So I had to try and time it to where I wanted like the last hour, like an hour after I get off work, so I can do all my climbs and stuff.
Right.
But now it's like right as I get off work, my payout's there, and it's like, God dang it! And so then I have to move it back and forth. It doesn't matter anymore.
Well,
because,
yeah, but I didn't think GAC would be affected, but it affected a lot of players. I don't know what CG is going to do. Now, CG didn't do it to screw people over. I think it's just daylight savings time, and not everybody in the world does daylight savings time, but the U.S. servers are. There's actually a bill in Congress. The Senate passed it when one of the rare cases this ever happens. BCM 100-0. All the senators agreed to make daylight savings time a permanent thing. So, and it's not just Star Wars, but it's like a whole bunch of things are affected by the change of daylight savings time.
Yeah,
to make daylight savings time, to make it permanent. You're right. So,
well, here's the thing. I was doing some research on this, and this is what's funny about it, or what's no, I guess not funny about it, but what's interesting about it is that they tried this back in the 70s, like back when Nixon was in.
Mm-hmm.
And
what do they try to keep it permanent, or?
Yeah, they were like, same kind of thing. They passed a bill, make it permanent for 2 years to give it a test to see how it goes. And the problem is in the wintertime, sunrise isn't until like 8 a.m.
That's fine, but and that's fine.
And the problem was kids going to school, they were walking to school, it was still pitch black out, and there were like automobile accidents.
The way I
understood, so what they should do is go back to standard time and stay on standard time. That's what
the bill was, to get rid of daylight savings time and go back to standard time.
It was to stay on daylight savings time.
One or the other, just as long as it's consistent, because the planets and the Earth and all that, that's not, I mean, that's going to do what it's going to do. Yeah. But, I mean, pick one or the other and then just keep it there. And then you don't have to worry about
I agree with that. I think we should go. Well, so there's 2 states that actually
Arizona,
are
Hawaii do
permanent.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't.
yeah.
They don't
Because
agree, they
well,
don't.
Hawaii's right next to the equator, so
Right.
it's like okay, you
They're
know
like,
that makes sense.
Mm-mm.
And Arizona's on standard time,
Yeah.
so
yeah, but
we
I
should go back to just standard time and get rid of daylight savings and call it a day.
well, the reason this was originally implemented was because back in the day when we were more agriculturally, well, not to say we aren't, but still, but you know, we had a lot of kids go help their fathers and stuff early in the morning before they went to school. There was a lot of stuff.
Well, it was twofold. That is one side of it. The other side was it was implemented during World War One to save fuel
right.
for the war effort,
So
and so
100
yeah,
years
it's-
after the fact. Let's change
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well past 100 years. So let's.
yeah,
get it
we don't
fixed.
follow that.
We
stuff
don't need
anymore.
to. We
Everything's
don't
digital,
need.
blah, blah, blah.
We don't need no daylight savings. All right. Let's see. Who have I not said hello to? I got to get back in the chat here. Hey, the Drummer Freak 79. What's going on, big player? Says morning skewers. What's going on? JT. He's not sure, but he's sure he's here with RSG. He says howdy, folks. He says. How do you mod Janet Luke? I unlocked him last night. Well, let me pull yours up here. Yes, you want to put mods on him. That's yeah.
You
Mods
definitely want to mod him.
Yeah, definitely want to put mods on. See, BTM's wife agrees. She's laughing in the background.
Yep.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Real quick,
Yeah,
we'll
the
go look
Emperor's
at this real
cackling in the background.
quick. Yes. Best laugh ever. Let's see here. G-Day. Where's Lukey? Come here, Janet Lukey. There you are, buddy.
All offense, no speed.
Yeah, this is perfectly well modded. Yeah. You don't have to worry about speed. If you can get them around 220 speed, that's fine. And these mods will slice. So, yeah, as much offense as you can get on them. And yours isn't geared, so it's hard to judge. But you got the right idea. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine, JT. That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Federico Buongiorno. He says, good morning to you, good sir. Herman Fokker says emotional damage should be played when Grande or Finn show up. Yeah, I'm working on a few things.
Emotional damage.
I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to get an intro started for the lunch stream. Eventually do that, and then we'll get all the. First thing is to get the stream element stuff going. Then I want to do an intro and stuff for the lunch stream. So one thing at a time. You know, I'm trying to make some time for it. To you know, add a little oomph to the lunch stream and have some fun with you guys. Okay, let's see who have we not said to. What else? Sarah Michelle Gellar. Shawing. Yes, indeed. Beautiful woman. Poby once said she was literally watching Scooby-Doo movie as she was in now. It was so funny. She plays Daphne. She does play Daphne. That is correct. You are absolutely right on that, Poby.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Final counter says just the tip. Yeah, I work for just the tip. It's never just the tip, but I try to work for it. Yeah. So there you go. Final counter. You can use that for whatever you'd like. Tumblr says I never managed to get into Buffy. Yeah, it's all right. Sometimes everything's subjective. You don't like something, you don't like something, but you know who she is. She played the role.
You. I wasn't so into Buffy, but Angel was.
I loved Angel a
awesome
lot.
show.
Yeah. Angel
I
was
loved
really
Angel.
Good. What else are in 3? Nailing the modding for our good friend JT. JT says bourbon may be a nice gin. Sure, I'm okay with the gin, but sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. I mean, hell, I'll drink kerosene if you guys donate for it. I mean, I'll die, but I mean, at least you know the donation went to the fumes that will be my brain afterwards.
I'll get you some absinthe.
Yeah. Oh God. I've had absinthe twice in my life. Never again. Holy God, that stuff is great
on Navy,
and awful.
I had some, and it kicked my ass.
Man, absinthe just knocks. I mean, and I've got a crazy constitution, and even I was like, you feel great, and then you're like,
oh yeah,
I want to die.
Oh yeah, no. Back in my prime, my tolerance was up there.
Yeah,
I had it.
I still have crazy intolerance, but it's just like,
mine was just like it was like that episode of The Simpsons. My brain was like, just see, I'm out. And it's just like autopilot. I don't remember anything.
What is this? This is good luck on Smuggler's Run. I crapped out. I don't usually crap out on those. I go the highest. But then I've got dash and everything else too, so I can understand why you would have some issues with it. What else with your question? Is there any particular raid team that is good on defensive counter gas? My opponent's gas is Rook 9. Yeah, just go R2. R2D2 will counter the gas team completely. But I mean, that's the one we're using for that purpose. Is why we've got a lot of holes in the rig, because people go in there against our gas, like JTR, the Purse Brothers, and R2D2, and they're like, this isn't working. Yes, it's intended not to work. That's why you do it.
Good. Everything is going according to my plan.
Good.
Oh, Tumblr, right now I do only jerk meat. Speaking of which, I got to order another case or two.
Yeah, if you're gonna jerk your meat, you want the best. Yeah, I haven't really had any problems with it. If you guys are having problems with it, let me know. With these smugglers run. Tumblr John asks a question: would you prioritize Iding Troopers or Mon Mothras? Considering that I will say 3 stars for a little while, already has her armor crown, still need Pal Car and Scout for RF. Well, you kind of answered your own question there, Tumblr. Yeah. I mean, if you're not even closing the other ones, and you got the other one even, and she works at 3 stars, you just totally answered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you've been watching, over the last couple of weeks, with me, my low geared item team just wrecks.
Yeah. Pelion 1, yes, this is CG Illuminati. Yeah. Eric Story with the Hump Day. What's going on, Eric? What is Discord? Discord is a voice server that you can use for voice and words you can type. It's a voice channel. You can use it to talk to your friends and do all kinds of stuff. You should join it. It's really good.
It's forums on steroids.
It really is. Birkenstock. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Says, yo, Ranger. Yo, Birken. Yo, what you doing? Yo. Tom Legend just says, hey, he had high hopes. He had high hopes. Final count
High apple pie in
Oh
the
God!
sky.
I hope do. Final counter. Speculate how they finished off the Inquisitors. I can't. So
They will.
They will. I just don't know. I know some things, and some things I'm still in the dark about. So I can't. BCM can, but I can't. So if you want to speculate, what do you think?
So we've got the second sister,
Ninth
the
sister, and the seventh
sister.
Yes,
now.
279 sisters.
Well, isn't there obviously there's 9 of them, right? I'm trying to remember my canon.
Well, second and ninth.
I know the fifth brother has been called out.
Fifth brother. You have eighth brother. You've got the Grand Inquisitor. I'm trying to think of we had those other 2 new Inquisitors that were on the Kenobi show that I had not seen before.
Yeah,
Reva, and then the other one, and I mean that's a possibility now.
So the second sister and the ninth sister were both in
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order,
and then seventh sister was in Rebels.
So I would get
eighth brother was there in the mall fight.
If I had to guess, I would say the fifth brother's coming. That gives us 4.
We need one more. There.
Do we? I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be okay. So here's my thought. It seems like they're doing the same thing they did with Starkiller.
Maybe.
That's just my thoughts.
Sure.
So if they give us 4, because I was leaning towards they were going to do another Starkiller event because people like that. There's 4, you relic all 4 of them, and then you go for the big one. And so I'm guessing we'll get the fifth brother next with the announcement that the Grand Inquisitor is like the Starkiller level person. And so you need those 4 to get the Grand Inquisitor, and then that team is going to be like a supercharged prepared team. That's my thought.
There you go. See, speculation done. Alexander Bryan's here. Says, hello there. Hello there. He says, question, how does the math work for General Grievous with BB-8? I always forget. For reference, my GG is 227 speed. Well, it's really just BB-8 goes like a madman, because if you go to droids, right? Do an all droid team with BB-8 and Grievous, right? So I passed it because I'm an idiot. D as in for droids. There we go. So BB-8, what is it? Which one it is? Roll with the punches? No, that's not
D
what
is
it
for Lixtaxia.
Okay, so when BB-8 takes damage, he has 50% chance to gain 4 stuff for 2 turns. At the start of each encounter, if BB-8 is active, droid allies gain 8% turn meter for each active droid ally. And then when he evades, they also recover 8% health and protection. So at the start of the fight, 5 times 8, right? For each turn, they get that much turn meter at the beginning. That's what makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's the one where if it's all droids and you got super fast speeds on your BB-8. So if your Grievous is 227 and it's 40%, right? So 8% times 5, right, for each droid. Add that into his speed, and that's what his speed is. So if he's 227. I'm just saying, let's say it was 50%. I'm just using it as a round number. You would just add 113 whatever to your speed, and that's what your speed would be. But it's less than that. It's 40%. So take 227 times 0.4 and then add that to your actual speed, and that's what your speed of your Grievous should be. So that's why you see people use that team, and BB-8 gets it too. So that's how it works. JT says, Poby, my hero, how are you? Please don't secret knife attack me. My C is 185k health. No, that's fine. There's no secret knife attack for that. That's a good number. You're overthinking it. You're overanalyzing it, JT. Beskar Bandito, what's up, Holmes? Says Hump Day. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, big homie? Tumble says summertime starts here on the 27th. US change messes everything up. Then a few weeks later, even more chaos. I know, right? Herm Ferguson says, I'm EST and GSC. It's always been 5, but last week it was 6, but now it's back to 5. Even Arnold mentioned how this GSC match was an hour later than usual. Yeah, something got screwy on it, and I just, a lot of people, like, they want to wait till the last second to join because they're trying to get their characters up for especially with crystals are involved. And so, yeah, a lot of people missed this one, and it sucks, and I don't know what CG is going to do about it. I don't have a good answer on it. I mean, they should have been more aware of it, that the time change could throw people off. I mean, I can see the counter argument, although it is a fair argument. I don't like the argument at BCM that, well, you have 24 hours to join. That's true. You do have 24 hours to join, but people have different schedules. They're asleep at night. They're in different parts of the world, and then they like to try to get as much done before they join because they're trying to get the best performance they can in GAC.
I get that, but I'm sorry. I'm with you got 24 hours. Mainly, this is my side of it. I work 12 and a half hour days.
Mm-hmm.
The join period was yesterday or the day before, and I'm at work 12 hours. Now, I understand trying to optimize everything, but I'm in Kyber 3. You should have leftover. Okay, so we did the cam mission this weekend. I moved mods around for that. After I got done with that, I moved them instantly back. So your character should be prepared basically at all times.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be sneaky and play with mods, you're playing with fire, that's on you if you miss the lock-in period, even though it changed an hour, right? You shouldn't be that's part of it. You shouldn't be waiting to the last minute to join if you're going to be messing with mods.
Well, yeah, some people, they can't even get to their phones.
I mean, I've actually joined without mods on my Darth Revan before just to join.
Sure.
And I know they have crystals in it, but at the same time, if you're trying to be that sneaky, that's on you if you missed it. Now, if you missed it because you weren't paying attention,
or you didn't realize
it, yeah. I mean, that's and maybe it's me because like our factory, our tools freak out when they shift hours.
Yeah,
because we are on the minute, right? So we have tools, we have other things that freak out during this time change. So maybe it's just I'm more aware of it, but it's always been one of those things. It's if it's that critical to you, you should be really paying attention to that clock on there versus getting mad about it because you did have 24 hours from the time they announced it on Monday, which it hasn't changed. This isn't one of those that it changed a day or 2 days, right? This has been this way for the last 5 years, with the exception of a couple of F-ups.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just I don't have any sympathy if you missed it because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
And you're still gonna get a 2-1 anyways. You just won't get the crystals, or 1 and 2. You just won't get the crystals for winning. You're still gonna get your payout.
You get your payouts.
It's not that big a deal. You'll get easier matchups when you sign up next week.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. Playing devil's advocate. We get both sides of the argument. I see both sides. There you go. It's cool. Let's see here. Who have we not said hi to? Ghost Strike, my fellow guildie and midichlorian. What's going on, big guy? Oh, we just got a $5 donation. Just the tip. Thank you. Well, that will go to the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund for tonight. If I can raise enough, I can go get some bourbon for the show tonight. So there you go. Thank you very much. That was very kind. What else? Through the game always freaks out for times game because of DSC. It does. Let's see here. Who have I not said hi to? Hawthorne, there he is. He says, last GSC started at 5 p.m. Eastern, but shifted to 6 p.m. mid-GSC when DST hit because the game actually is UTC based. Then they shifted back to 5 p.m. EST this run like they always do. Yeah, I thought the time was correct. I don't know. I'm completely thrown off. Hawthorne says, shouldn't have been a surprise unless you didn't know DST was happening last weekend. That's true. My mom didn't realize it had changed because Monday, she out with me. She's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, tell you what, that the time changed? I'm like, well, I mean, it updated now. I thought you knew. She's like, I didn't even realize. I'm like, yeah, and I get it. So if you didn't realize, trust me, I get it. Let's see. Let's see here. Rowdy849 says divided GG speed by 0.6. There you go. There's math. Yeah, there's a lot of math. I don't know. Don't look at me. I just give you the basics of it, how it works. Don't ask me for math.
It's too early.
Final Counter is not going to ask for another roster review. Why? You can. You don't have to do anything for it, Final Counter. I'll be more than glad to look at your stuff. You don't have to do anything for it. I just work for tips. If you don't have, trust me, I know times are tough out there. That's why 98% of what I do, nobody donates a thing. And I don't care because I just want to help you out. Because I'll be finishing up Lord Vader soon. Curious if you would just utilize some tunes already leveled. Vader, Rolgar Thrawn versus Gearing Storm Shore. Yeah, I would actually. If you're not going to use Iden, Storm and Shore, I mean, you can use them as tanks at gear 12, but Vader, Rolgar, definitely. Thrawn, definitely. If you're going to take them to Relic, I'd prioritize them. Especially Rolgar. He's an important one to have for the Vader team. I did secondary gearing when I did Final Encounter on Storm and Shore. Final Encounter says, I can move on to Rey if I utilize who I already have versus spending more on surrounding team for Lord Vader. No. Finish up your team. Get your Lord Vader team up and running. I did the same thing Final Encounter when I did Starkiller. I had Starkiller done, but I had to get Visas up and running as well. So I had to get the pieces in place to make sure that team was working. So, and I'm doing that right now with the other characters that you see on the screen.
Yeah, definitely finish your teams because so the last round of last week, I was facing a 5GL opponent to my 2. And he had put Lord Vader and JML on defense.
Gotcha.
I failed once against both, but it was an under gear, or it wasn't a complete Vader team. And so that they get easier to counter if you don't have all the pieces in
right.
play. So you do want to finish your teams and get them solid. Otherwise, you're just opening yourself up for failure.
You're just leading to more pain and suffering. All right. Let's see here. Let's look at my conquest. Like, Christ. I had to do the bounty hunter one. Okay.
And this week it's looking like I'm going 0-3. So.
Well, I went 1 and 2 last GSC. 1 was because I just shit the bed, and 2, we just had a really strange interaction with Kenobi with Luke. But now that my Luke's Relic 9, I ain't gonna worry about that anymore.
Yeah, like 75, like 6 out of 8 have executors on my little group, and I don't got it.
Andrew Zani Major welcomes this question. Zeta order for First Order running Crew, Kylo, Sith Trooper, Hux, Fox, or is it Forster Stormtrooper better to run? Stormtrooper is better to run first of all than Fox. Definitely want Hux. Definitely want Sith Trooper, Crew and Kylo. Zeta order, Christ! I haven't looked at First Order in that regard in forever and a day.
I just saved all of them, did it once, but I would say Hux first.
Hux is first
because he does the if your advantage, they can't gain turn meter, and there's counters and all kinds of other stuff in there.
I'm looking at Sith Trooper. What is his? Is it Empire's Legacy?
Sith Trooper is just assisting.
That's important though.
It is, but
because he hits hard. Yeah, let's go with Hux. And actually, before you do Sith Trooper, I would do First Order Stormtrooper with his Zeta because that's a counter. And then Sith, the Red Lobster Trooper, and the game froze. Did it really freeze? It did. Why? All right, let me load it up. I think you need crew as well.
Crew only needs the one.
Which one is
Because if
it?
he's
I can't have the game up right now.
Leader. I'm looking now. Well, is it? Yeah. So Kylo gains taunt for 1 turn at the start of each encounter and has double counter chance while taunting.
Yeah.
So that's his pre-taunt plus counter chances.
Yeah, you want that one too. So go with those first, and then we'll take it from there.
And whenever he takes damage, he recovers 8% health. And a random first order ally who doesn't have advantage gains it.
Right. Yes, let's just go with those.
And then he can't. And then he takes reduced damage from % health damage effects.
There you go. Tumblr Dry says, I missed an hour of the RSG stream yesterday because of the time change. God damn it! I'll put the whole system on trial. I'll follow habeas corpus right now. I won't tolerate this. Damn it. Well, it's no use crying over spilled milk. It happened. We didn't get an hour of Tumblr hanging out with us. I'm very upset. Beskar Bandita says they need to get rid of the ad for the Conquest Pass on the side to remind it about events like TW and GA. You're not wrong. I wish they would do that too. That's a really good observation. Nobody cares says, and there's a clock on the main screen telling you how long you have to join. That's true. It does. There is a clock there. We forget about that. Let's see here. Tumblr had hoped to get Iden to full gear 3 or get full 3-star gear before joining, but I didn't quite make it. Joined with an hour to spare. It happens. A song to sing. Sing a song. Make it last the whole year long. All right. Tumblr says every TW. I hope my guild tells me I don't need to join. That's awful.
Ours is optional, but if you do join, it's required participation.
You better get in there and do some work, god dang it. Skull Invader says, happy 300 RSG. I still blame Finn for the mace nerf. Yeah, I mean, they changed the kit. I mean, come on, 50% turn meter.
I don't think it's a nerf.
It's not a nerf. It's just before. It's not even out there yet.
It's a tweak. It's a tweak. And and it's not like, like
50% turn meter on every hit. I was like, hell. I was like, even I was looking at it, I was like, no. So I didn't know what they're going to do with it, but they decided on 15%. So I said, I just advise they make the decisions as a tester. That's all we can do. Let's see here. Berg says you can give me a review. You can a review a few months ago and told me to work on JK. It worked out beautifully, honestly. Birkin, you are welcome. That's what we do, dude. Everyone's talking about the TW matchups. Okay. Andrew Zone says, I'm not doing SKR or anything, just whatever is the best for Sword Squad. I just need more teams. That's okay. That's the way to go for it, man. Matt MC says, this might be the last time of doing time changes. I hope so, man. I hope so. Tumblr says, I really enjoyed the executive event this time. 0 crystals. Hey. God. Hi. All right, guys, keep your questions coming in, your comments coming in. If you want mini roster reviews, put your alley code in, what you want me to look at. Let me see how the Ranger Bourbon Fund for the 300th episode is tonight. And don't forget that, guys, tonight we do have the 300th episode for RSG tonight. It should be a lot of fun. Just going to be reminiscing about all the fun stuff with RSG. OneDrive hasn't signed in. Well, that's because I don't want one signed. Shut the hell up, computer. So, But yeah, we're going to have the 300th episode, 300 shows we've done consecutively. We've never missed. And so, yeah. So we'll have everybody on and have some fun and just reminisce and have fun with RSG tonight for a long period of time and let everybody share their thoughts about RSG and funny moments from RSG and SWGOH and stuff like that. What is RSG again? JT, you can just... Pubby, can you secret knife attack JT's monkey stupid ass, please? Can you just decide the fact that he asked that question, he needs to be secret knife attack. I'll pay for it. I got you this time, Pubby. The Monopoly money's been sent, so go ahead. Just get him. Get him. Secret Knife Secret Knife attack his monkey ass. Nathan H, what's going on, buddy? Says dilly dilly. Hey, dilly dilly to you, buddy. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly to everybody. Okay. Okay, we did the events. Yeah, there's nothing going on, so if you guys want to mini roster review and stuff, you're more than welcome. You can put your stuff in. I'll look at it. If you have questions, you can put those in. If you have comments, you can put those in. That's always welcome. And I said, this is what we do. We interact with you guys. Thank you, Pub. She says she's on my way. Nice. You're done. JT, just get your affairs in order. But don't worry if they're not. Poby, being the lawyer that she is, will get your affairs in order and then Secret Knife attack you. That's what she does. But if you would like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund for tonight, you can. There it is. You want a mini roster review, you can get one. You don't have to do anything else. I still look at it. I just work for tips. Says, I threw that Omicron on Wampa, ready to womp some full teams in a few hours. Nice. Go get her done. Final encounter. That's what I like to hear. Why would I want to look at your stuff, JT, after that comment? What is RSG? Shame on you. Yeah, I think you've got your head too far up those Ewoks' butts right now, JT. You've had too much furry time, and it's starting to dull your senses. Do you think the road ahead will be tomorrow? I don't know. They said this week the road ahead was gonna happen this week on the Friday show I did with Heinze. So I'm assuming either today or tomorrow we'll get the road ahead. I've been looking on the forums for the road ahead. I haven't seen it yet.
It's not. It was normally what, yesterday is the normal timing. Tuesday. They normally comes out on like Tuesday.
Yeah, a lot of times Tuesdays, but they usually Tuesdays or Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Jack X Naboo D says, "Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, my good sir. How are you, or madam? I could be wrong." Poby says, "Oh God, I forgot I put Omni on Womp and put Womp on defense." No, Poby, why? Oh. Poby, why? Why are you being like this, Poby? Why?
Wah.
Well, Poby.
Well, you'll see how it holds on defense.
Well, yeah, learn from it. Use it as a science experiment. How good is Womp's on defense? Oh no. What else? Anything question? Do you think we'll get the Skinny Rebels Grand Inquisitor or the chubby I've been stuck at home and not working out for the pandemic Grand Inquisitor? Oh, I mean, we'll see what the see.
Oh,
yeah,
the one from Rebels or the one from the Kenobi trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. The more I look at it, it's like, yeah, they already had at least the CG. They could have had the metal or the. I am a little disappointed. They could have done him a little better than looking like a little chubby guy.
We'll see. But, hey, Palpatine's Nip says hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, buddy. What's going on, buddy? And then we're getting some rips from Ray Rock for Poby. Oh no. Secret Wampum attack indeed, Nathan H. JT says, so Relic 8 Paplo is definitely meta. My last opponent GC used Gmail against my Ewoks. They are not informed. Oh boy. Oh God. Hey, Darth Teflon, what's going on? This is good afternoon, Ranger. What's going on with you, buddy? I'm just chilling. We're just hanging out with you guys. We can call this the pre-stream of the pre-stream to the 300 show. So I'm just doing mini Ross reviews, chilling out, hanging out, seeing if I can raise some money for the Bourbon Fund for the 300 show tonight, and just answering your questions. For Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, I got my homie BCM hanging out, and we're hanging out with all you awesome and amazing folks. So yeah, we're getting ready for the festivitas for tonight. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here.
We're all fine now.
We're all fine now.
How are you?
How are you? Roy Edwards says, super belated hola, darn boss. Those bosses can be tricky. Hola, Roy Edwards. Como Esther. Mi amo Ranger. That's all I know. Okay. Dos cervezas, por favor.
We need to go get some of them toquitos.
Get some damn...
Or them quesadillas.
That's some quesadillas, boy. I love me some quesadillas. They're pretty good with some cervezas. Hey, Palpatine Nips says, mini review follow-up. Yes. Palpatine Nips messaged me yesterday after I lost my shit on his account with all the mismatched mods. And he went back in and he fixed it. Oh, it was bad. So let's take a look here of what he did. I'll look at a few characters here and let's just see what we got. All right. Let's see if there's any mismatched mods. No, Kenobi looks good. All right. This is making me happy. I'm so far, we're 1-for-1 with my happiness. Luke. Happiness. Hits the marks. All right. Matched mods. Happy times. SLKR. All right. Matched mods. Happy times. All right. We're 3 for 3. Ray. Offense. Health. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Happy times. C. Should I see all health? Well, I have to show C because everyone wants to see. 191,000. God dang it, BCM. This is looking pretty good, man. Let me look at these mods. Tenacity. Okay. 347 on Piet. That'll play. Well. I'm just doing spot checks to some of the ones I remember yesterday. Okay. Offense set with health, but that's all right with Revens. It can be sliced. But the sets match. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm so happy right now. Look at this. All right. Everything's matching. I like it. I like it a lot. This is work. It's working. It's working. BB-8. Let's see. The mods match. Sweet mother of God. The mods are matching. I am so happy right now. I couldn't be more happy right now about these nips. I'm so happy. But there's 2 more I have to look at to confirm that the work's been done. And that's Grandmaster Yoda and Jedi. Look, let me go look real quick. Oh, Grandmaster. Oh, look at that special damage. Ha 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 ha. Offense set on there, baby. Yeah, baby. And let's look at Jedi Knight Luke. Yes, good. Good. Damage is not there, but you got to slice these mods and stuff, so he's getting there. So, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I'm happy. Get along if you feel that your mods are gonna work. Cause I'm happy. Get along if you feel live mod is what you twerk. All right, let's go. Let's see. We got some more here. Thank you, Palpatine Snip. You did good work there. You did a great job. You worked hard. You did. Got squared away. Great to go, buddy. I can respect your work there now, Palpatine. We can be friends again. What am I saying? We were always friends. All right, Darth Teflon says, you look at my modding of my GLs, please. Well, you know, BCM, we like to look at modding of GLs. That's just what I live for. Let's see here. Derp, derpity, derp, derper, derp, 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 derpity, derp. Let's see here. Okay, let's look at your Lord Vader. Let's see if he hits the marks. He does hit the marks, sexy. 100,000, 200,000, nothing to see here. Move along, CC. If you get Secret Knife Attack because this doesn't hit the mark, then you're in trouble. 184,000, relegate. Yeah, it's fine. It plays. Ray. Offense, love it, love it. What's your damage? 12,375. That'll play. That is nice. SLKR. All right, speed SLKR. That's fine. Let's see what your speed is. That's fine. And you got good damage on him. Yeah, so far this is looking really, really, really good. Darth Teflon. Kenobi speed set. Christ, let me just see. Yeah, it hits. Okay, fine. Yeah, the Kenobi's good. And then Master Luke, he's relic 8. Let's see if we hit the marks here. We do. Protection's over 100,000. Health over 100,000. And he's 563. Shit. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And then if we... Yeah, looks good. Darth Teflon, this looks good. Oh, I see Gasser. I can't help myself. I must look. Oh, this looks good. 146,000 protection. 9,000 damage. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, this is a very nice account, Darth Teflon. You've done well, my young apprentice. Good. Good. Oh, man, all your GLs look good, dude. They look grossly good. And this little spot check on your gas, that god dang, boy, I tell you, that looks pretty good there, BCM. That's the way you want to mod them GLs, boy, I tell you what. Let's see. Mary J. Hayes in the chat. I'm in love with Mary. Let's see here. Darth Lucas says, how excited are you for the Mace rework? I'm not. I mean, I'm happy for it. I'm not excited for it. It's cool. But Rambam's the one that, you know, if you were to subscribe right now, you could see the new thing that I've been working on for the overlay for YouTube, which is...
Hey, Emotional ramage.
There you go, emotional ramage from Ram Bam. He's the mace lover right there. So, Nathan H says the stream with Heinze was fun. Yeah, of course it was. I had to deflect so much because I wanted to keep Ram Bam on his toes. He had no idea what was coming. That was the beauty of it.
It was great.
That was the beauty of it. I set him up for months saying, I will never, as long as I live, he'll never get a rework. And then that night I was just doing everything I could to get him not even thinking there was a Mace rework going. I did everything, I could possibly just to get him off the scent. And it worked beautifully. To see his face when they did that rework, it was worth it. It was all worth it. And people can say they hate me all they want. I don't care. I got Ram Bam to almost cry. And that's what it's all about. Lucas, we did that one. It says, how happy are you with the currently announced Inquisitors? Do you currently use them anywhere? No. And I'm not going to. Mine are not even close to being done. They're Darth Lucas. And the other thing is, we don't have the full team. They can fit here and there okay, right? And this is just from the initial sisters that are out. We have the 7th sister announced too. And I'm sure you can plug and play her as well with the Inquisitors, maybe on a Lord Vader team, but it's not a complete team. It's kind of like Bad Batch, right? Until we have the entire picture of the Bad Batch, it's hard to judge these characters, right? So, yeah, hard for me to give you an assessment on this. Nathan H says, I think the Inquisitor team will be vicious once assembled. Could be. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. Tumblr says, yeah, Ram Bam won. We all lost. We need to be gracious losers, folks. He's the new receiver of the cat deletion. All right. All right, is that deletion? Yeah, it is deletion. Wait, is that dilettante? If we speak French? Nathan H, I want a tier rework, so I go both happen. GG and Mace. Cup is so powerful, he doesn't need one. Yeah, listen, if they rework Cup, I'm going to be angry because that character does not need a damn rework. I don't care what Chalky Milk AP Game says. That character,
Overpowered.
No. No, Mr. Darth. No Cup rework for you. I swear doing the bloody feats in Sector 5 is just ridiculous. Pubby, I know. I did them already. I'm with you. It just, you have to do them. If you want the red crate. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Once I get the rewards for the red crate for this time, that's going to give me 90. Yeah, I'm going to be 6-star on my ship. That's going to be dope. It's going to be dope as their BCMS.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Morgan's question for Ranger. Now that we have Mace Reaver, how long before Eth Koth gets us, dude? Now that one I will say, as long as I'm breathing, hell to the no. So all the stuff we need to work on this game, Eth Koth ain't a priority. I'm sure, but so I mean, honestly, it's what CG wants to do. They just throw shit at us and say, "Hey, test this out." It's like, okay, they get our insights. Like, do you think this and you think that? I'll be like, nah, or yeah. At the end of the day, they're going to be like, okay, well, we listen, but we're still going to do what we're going to do. So, and I just test it out. I just spotted today that a guild member has a Relic 7 Cup. Well, you need to slap him.
Yes.
Not hard, just, little, like South Park slap. Psh. Ray Rock says, woohoo, I just got to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn sector feat with GG New. Nicely done, Ray Rockus. Nathaniel Morgan says, they should give Cup some strong anti-scoundrel abilities. Too many good scoundrels running around. Now let's just leave Cup alone. Pubby says, my guildmate has a Relic 9 Cup. Again, South Park mini slap on them. It's shameful. I am bummed. I am burned out on Cuss and lost again to Lord Vader. I understand, Nathan H. That's a tough fight, man. I mean, so there's few teams you can mirror it if you have Lord Vader, which most people don't. You can JMK it, which a lot of people don't have. You can Imperial Trooper. There is a video that I put out yesterday from folks in Yee. It's nice. So if you want to do that, by all means. Poby, the most powerful Cup in the universe. What is the most powerful secret underworld attack? Oh, Jesus. No, she's secret knife attack, not secret underworld attack. She's not in. Let's not confuse the terms and definitions. Do they use like 9 Cup anywhere, Poby? I would say probably they try and it doesn't go very well. Yeah. I'm going to use this on my Padme team and it's going to do poo poo. Somewhere AP Gaines is sneezing, going, "That Ranger, damn, why I oughta."
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got our energies. That means everything flipped. So let me go check the stores real quick. Again, we're doing mini roster reviews, guys. We're just interacting with you guys today. So get your comments in, get your questions in. If you want a mini roster review, you can put that in there. I'll take a look at what you're doing, and we'll get that squared away. Trying to raise money for the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund for tonight. If you'd like to donate, feel free. Remember, tonight is our 300th episode of the Wednesday night stream, so please come check that out. Where am I looking at here? Okay, I need that for my girl, Omega, but I'm not going to spend those right this moment. Let me check the mod store. No. I don't need diamonds. I need crosses, and I need triangulars. But that's defense. It's got potency, but it's defensive primary. God damn it, BCM. Why do they got to do this crap to me, man? And I don't even have the ship stuff to do it anyway.
They they like seeing you suffer.
They do. The Illuminati has really been beating me over the head with that crap.
They're about as bad as Google. You just say something, and all of a sudden it's in your search history.
I'll tell you what, they sure are, BCM, boy, I'll tell you.
Big Brother's listening.
AP and Arnold are friends? Sure, I know they are. I'm friends with AP. I know Arnold. Your point. I've helped AP raise a lot of money for his laptop fund, and I was glad to do it. Did a shit ton of mini roster reviews for a couple nights. Nathaniel Morgan, who's going to be on tonight? Whoever wants to be on. I will pop in the Zoom before, and everybody who wants to come join will join, and that's all it is. Will Lobot Omicron make Urs come back? No. Urs no come back. I never know with Urs, though. I never know with him, but we'll see. I love for Urs to come back. I miss Urs. Urs is incredible, man. I mean,
yeah,
you watch Urs, you don't take him seriously because he's not being serious. He's just being rambunctious and fun and goofy and ridiculous. And you watch it for the entertainment value because he is an entertainer and he's a fantastic job at doing it. Not the best GACer. Not just going to throw that out there. But he's not meant to be. He's meant to just to have fun and see his reactions and things of that nature. And it's I miss Urs. I think he was good for the community and for the
game. I gotta say I don't think he'll come back because it's gotten too serious. It's kind of like Jigabachi, where it's they were wanting to have fun, but he can't play like he used to because that competitive nature has crept in.
Well, it's a shame. I mean, Jig's still going, but rough. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and it's tough. Cody, what's going on, buddy? Says Ranger, just checking in, baby and mommy are doing good. Hey, congratulations, Cody. Has a new baby. Let's get some. What should we get in the chat? Congrats. Let's just get some. CC, congrats, Cody, and the new baby and the mommy are doing good. We have a new family member for Cody and the Skewed Nation. Hell yeah. And your new one would become my new apprentice. Good. The dark side would be strong with them. Congratulations, my friend. Nathaniel Morgan says Lobot greater than Wampo. Well, I don't know. Maybe for Urs, but I don't think Urs is coming back for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. He's still streaming. He still does other games. I check him out once in a while.
Oh, yeah. He's been on Elden Ring?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Of late.
The Lost World or something at one point.
He's played a few games, yeah. Mary J says the skill gap overlooks the casual. It can. It depends on how serious you want to take GAC. I take GAC seriously to a point, right? I don't care about. As long as I stay in Kyber, I'm good. Like if I go 6 and 6, I'm happy. I'm staying in Kyber. I'm getting my crystals. That's really all I care about. I have a very, I have a high winning record. Yeah, I have a high win percentage, but I mean, it's still, I'm well over 500. But
I'm with you. I've gone 2-1 every time.
Yeah,
with the exception of that one weird week in there. But like I said, this will probably be my first losing round.
Yeah, and it just is what it is. I mean, it's competitive. It's more competitive, and if I go 8-4, like it's pretty much 8-4, 93. I'm like, cool. I'm waiting for 93. Staying Kyber, getting my crystals. I don't have to prove anything. I've never had to prove anything to anybody. So there you go. This new GC format might be good for Urs. At least he wouldn't lose every match because of poor roster choices. Yeah, there you go. King Zeldris, what's going on, buddy? He says, howdy, how are you doing mini roster reviews? I am King Zeldris. Get your ass in here and get one. I will do one for you. You know the deal. Put your ally code in. First you put the ally code in, then you get a review. Boom, boom, boom. But if you would like a mini roster review, put your ally code in, put in what you want me to look at. I'll be more than glad to take a gander at it. So will BCM. You have some somewhat competent SWGOH content creators here. We'll give you some insight.
Yeah, I go with that.
You can go with that. We're okay. We're okay.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But if you want one, put your ally code in with what you want me to look at. You don't have to do anything else. And if you want to toss a coin to the Ranger J, he's trying to raise money for the bourbon for the 300th show tonight. Feel free. There's the PayPal link. Toss a coin to your Ranger. You don't have to. I always look at mini roster reviews no matter what. I just work for tips. And so you can throw something in the tip jar. That would be very much appreciated. Darth Lucas says, I vote for Urs for next SWGOH. That would be fantastic.
That would be fun.
That would be ridiculous. If I get Urs and Urban Blaster on, the two U's.
Oh, yeah.
Two U's going at it, boy, that would be funny as hell.
So use guys.
Use guys. Hey, Dom, what's going on? It says hi. Hey, Dom, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? We're just chilling in the game. I'm just interacting, doing my thing, getting ready for the 300 show. So as soon as I get done with the lunch stream, if I can raise some money for the bourbon fund, then I'm going to go grab some bourbon and mixer, and then I'm going to get hard at it trying to get the overlays done for the 300 episode tonight for this, and then yeah. Hell, I might even skip the pre-stream if I'm still busy doing it, trying to get that crap done. But I can use the pre-stream as a launching platform, so I probably will do the pre-stream still. No, Urs is not back. We were saying what would it take to get Urs back, and nothing right now. Because someone said if Lobot, if Lobot
gets an Omni,
yeah, would that do it? I'm like, no, Mr. Urs no come.
And you know, people are sad he left, but the streams I've watched and stuff, he's doing much better, because there towards the end he was getting pretty. It seemed depressed.
Yeah,
once he let it go, it was like he
needed to. He just wasn't happy, and you don't want to do, and you never want to see anybody doing something that they're not enjoying or not happy with. And I tell people all the time that they're gonna quit the game. Quit the game. If you're not enjoying the game,
it's just a game.
It's just a game. If you need a break, take a break. See if you want to come back to it, and if you don't, then hey, there's other games. And I mean, people. It's okay. I've quit lots of games. Trust me. If SWGOH reaches the point where I don't want to do it anymore, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just not going to.
I will say there was a couple times there where I was even getting to the point where it's like, oh, it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous, and I'm falling so far behind. But now with the new GAC changes, it's great because my crystal income. I think the biggest thing was the crystal income, right? Because I wasn't getting #1 in arenas. There was no way I could get #1 in arenas. And I think overall for the health of the game, even though the matchmaking is what it is, you still got to look at overall crystal income. You are making more, at least the average player is making way more crystals than they ever used to. And we're now getting to catch up with the rest of the guys that were buying crystals or getting those top spots. Yeah. It's just, you hear the ones complaining that we're getting #1 in arena every day and #1 in fleet and having all these crystals, but it's like the majority of the player, I would say probably 99% of the player base was not getting that.
No. And and I was one of them, but I'm more than happy. I get a little bit less crystals than I did before, honestly. But I mean, I'm in the super minority in that, and I'm like, and this is better overall. So,
I was in the top 50 at one point, but I was
1 and 1, dude. I was one in fleet in arena, so I had get my 900 every day. So I mean,
and I'm no slouch. It's just,
I know.
I had my shard was just whales. There was no catching up with them.
No.
And my crystal income has tripled.
I miss Dialar and DB Official. Now, I know Dialar is gone for now, but DB Official came back. He was back the other.
Yeah, he did.
He came back. He's back doing it in the game on a limited basis, but he is still doing it. So Dialar's not.
It'd be interesting to ask her. I might ask him next time I see him if he's with the GAC changes and stuff if he think about coming back.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
I don't know if he will, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's cut ties for SWGOH for now. When I'd love
That's
to see him
fine.
back, but yeah, he looks like he's in a happy place, and that's all I care about. Urs, it's just being in a happy place, playing games, and just being Urs. That's the most important thing.
Yep.
I wish they left the Arena Crystals and gave some to GAC, not completely took them out of Arena. Oh, I'm glad they took them out of Arena because
Oh no,
the Shard
they
Mafias,
needed to take him out of Arena.
And the Shard Mafias were just.
I mean, I was
out of control.
I was in my chat, and we weren't. They were a pretty good, decent team, and it was just trying to play the playoffs, but you had to be in the top 50.
Yeah.
There's 20,000 people in an Arena Shard.
Mm-hmm.
To just have that top 50 and be the ones getting crystals, it was really off kilter.
Yeah, and only 24 would get the top spot, because there's only one per hour. For the 24
so
hour
only
period.
24 people would, and then if you
the
were
top 5,
like if you were the same payout with somebody else, then you'd only get it every other day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Fleet Mafia. I agree with you, Poby. Fleet Mafia is the same. I mean, it is what it is.
That's they need to get rid of that too, and I think the overall health of the game will be much better. I don't think it's hard to say they will. I don't know where you'd put those crystals because
nowhere right now. There's nowhere they can put those damn crystals right now. So, no. But we'll see what they do with it.
But it is moving in a good direction.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, at first everybody's like, "Oh, but it's like, yeah, you overall the health of the game, they influx crystals into the game, into the player base, which is good. And now we can all play the game like it's supposed to be played.
Palpatine Nip says, just put them all into GAC, call it a day. It might be where they go. Dom says, I would like no crystals in Fleet because there's just 3 executors on 1 to 3 spots in my shard and they never move ever. Yeah. Fleet Mafia is
15
a million times worse. They're all worse. It's just exacerbated right now, guys, because there's only one arena and it's Fleet. Right. Squad Arena, trust me, was just as bad or worse in certain circumstances than Fleet was. Because a lot of times it was easier for them to do Squad Arena than it was Fleet back in the day. It started off in certain circumstances. Now, some people back in the day before Executor came out, it was easier to climb in Fleet. But there wasn't as many people as committed to Fleet as that had their time split between Arena and Fleet. So now that Arena is gone, we just have Fleet Arena, and it's just been heightened to another level. So it's like if you don't got it, you ain't getting anything out of there. So it's just the way it is.
As long as I'm in the top 50, I'm happy.
I mean, I have a Relic 9 Piet with the badass Fleet, and I still can drop to I dropped to 21 yesterday. I dropped to 9 today, but there are days I drop, and it is what it is.
This Fleet, the Executor meta is very similar, if not worse, than the JKR meta.
It pretty much is, yeah.
Because it's all coin flip. And Fleets is even worse because of the weird RNG of dodges, and the coding is just awful.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're both poop. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, all right, if you want to, I think King Zilders had asked, if you want a mini roster review, put your ad, I'll be more than glad to look at it. You don't have to do anything else. I will do mini roster reviews today for a little bit while longer here. I'm trying to see if I can raise some money for the Ranger J 1999 300 episode bourbon fund here. So far, how much have I raised? A couple bucks, yeah.
Nathaniel, we need more ships to maintain relevance.
Yeah, we need more ships.
Not crystals.
Yeah. And we're starting to get more ships, so we'll see more ships as they come in. We need them, yeah. No problem, King Zeldris. It's just a reminder to everybody, if they want a mini roster review, they can just throw their ally code and stuff in there.
Oh,
there we go.
We'll take a look.
Alexander, question, you think they'd ever consider doing 2 different GACs at the same time, Fleet and Squad separately? No,
I do think they do. There's a lot of us that I guess we've been around for a while, and a lot of us tryhards. We need a different setup for the way it is. The 4x4 is getting stale.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, I guess the casuals probably don't think that way, but some of us that are tryhards, the sweat lords, if you will, we need more zones or something kind of to shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up.
rather than go back to 3v3,
Shake
which I
it
don't think
up.
they'll do, but not
Dance
anytime
all
soon.
night. Shake it up.
But a 3-2-3 or a 3-2-2 or something would be
Yeah,
fun.
something.
A 3-1-4.
Give it a little tappy tap.
Or set it up like you got to get through fleets first to get to the back, like you're invading the planet.
Yes, good. Good. Let me look here.
Yeah, I got my dog whining. You'll be fine.
He just wants some attention.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
Oh, she ran out of food last night, so I
Aw.
haven't fed her this morning, so I got to go run to the store here in a bit.
Yeah, get her some vittles there. I gotta do these stupid Kenobi Beskar armor Mando fights. Yay. Great. Just great. Ejaculators? No, nothing anymore. Get out of here. Darth Lucas says, hope we see more ships coming into the game as there are lots more good ships still out there to add. Oh, absolutely. Palpatine Snip says, holy crap, fleets on the front row into this meta makes me want to die.
Well, I mean, you could do like a fleet on one side and characters on the other, but then you can, when you get back into it, then you have different zones you can do. So.
All right,
and you could probably do it right now.
King Zell just wants a mini roster review. He says, let me put his ally code in here. Let's do this. He says, would getting Relic DT only for now be worth it as I'm trying to finish off my CLS team? Are the mods decent enough on the CLS squad? Thanks. Yeah, you got it. I'm assuming you mean Dark Trooper. But no, let me look at your Rebels first. We want to get that done before we even start sniffing any DTs of any sort or nature. All right, so we got CLS, we've got 3PO, Han's getting there. We don't have Chewbacca yet, so it means you're going to have to work on your bounty hunters a little bit to get Chewbacca, and we don't have 3PO, so you're going to have to work on your Ewoks a little bit to get the team fully up and running. That being said, let me look at how you have your characters modded. Yeah, you got the right idea for Han. Mods just need to be sliced and stuff, but that's the right idea. CLS, how you got him modded? No. Keep the cross.
No speed.
Please
Or
take that
speed
arrow
mods.
off of him and put a crit chance, please. Match the mods, please, for CLS. Please. 306 is fine. You can put a crit chance one there. This 30 speed's fine. Just fix that, please. You know I am about mismatch mods. 3PO Chewie is fine. So yeah, we got to get the modding looks good. Other than Luke just gave me a stroke there. You're lacking in mods a little bit. Yeah, as soon as we can, let's get that replaced.
Yeah.
Poor favor.
I'd go do the 2x challenge.
Yeah, just gonna
The crit chance.
get out of here, you Palpatine's missers. Get out of here, you unmatched mods. He has an excuse. He's 1.1 million. He's going with what he's got, not what he has. And you son of you son of a. All right. And you're going for bounty hunters. Cool. Let me look here. Yeah, getting those up and running. I see you're working on Boss, Boba Fett, Django. Nice. Yeah, Grave, Mando. Yeah, get those up and running so you can go in there and eat yourself Chewbacca. Then you're going to have to get your Ewoks about gear 9, 10. So you can go get yourself a 3PO there. Boy, that'll be a nice little addition to there. So yeah, continue working on the CLS team. If you want to go to Troopers afterwards, that's okay. But I would save you've got your Dark Trooper up and running. Actually, you know what? Looking at his Imperial Troopers here.
Oh, yeah. Finish Dark Trooper.
Yeah, finish Dark Trooper. I had to look at everything first before I told you for sure, but yeah. Get Piet and Dark Trooper. At least get these guys to 12. Have some fun with that.
Yeah.
I know, King Zeldris. Yeah.
No, but nobody is.
Slouchy Druid, welcome, says I would stick tenacity on him. Who? Chupio? Yeah, you can.
Oh,
or Luke? Yeah. You can do that too. Depends on how you run it.
Oh, he doesn't have the rest of the
Ranger
team,
update
so.
soon, about an hour, my friend. Okay, that's probably for the Maze rework and the new Seventh Sister, so that doesn't surprise me. Mike Tyson is the MVP. Dark Trooper is that. You're welcome, King Zell. Just hope that helped you out, my friend. I didn't get an update in the game, but let me see if I go to Arena, then come back out. We'll get an update. It didn't give me an update. Okay. It didn't give me the message yet. I'll get the message. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Tom, I haven't dropped past 20th in Arena. I still try to do my 5 daily battle just to complete the 10k win, 5 stars, 50 crystals, 700k credits progress. Okay, there you go. It's hard to find specific mods at the level. Can't spend the mod shop. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just saying this for the long term. Yeah, I'm being much easier with him on his mods for King Soldier than say someone that's 8.2 million. First name starts with a P, ends in a S, and in the middle is Alpatine Nip.
Alpatine Nip. We're just gonna call him Alpatine from now on.
Lord Alpatine. No idea what everyone sees in Dark Trooper. Then you need to awaken your eyes, Tumblo. Dark Trooper is the sickest character ever. This dude can one-shot stuff, especially with the Imperial Trooper team. How many times you see me just destroy Darth Revan teams with this and other teams? It's because of Gassan Chop, Mike Tyson, Dark Trooper here, man. Guy is sick. He is a sick character. He's one of the best characters coming in the game. He's gross. He's absolutely gross. I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. He is absolutely a must-have on the Imperial Trooper team, the main Imperial Trooper team. This guy, I mean, look at him. He's got a happy face. He's smiling at you right now. His eyes are red because that's love. That's love, Tumbler Dry. Look at those red eyes. Come on now. He's got a Cylon feel to him. Come on. Come on, buddy. Just look at him. Gaze into those eyes. You want him. He's awesome. He's gross, dude. He only hits like a nuclear bomb. Yeah, he hits so hard. Yeah, I haven't got the pop-up yet. I'm sure I will get it here eventually. So 11:15. Yeah, it's standard when they do their updates. So what? An hour from now, less than an hour from now. So it is. It's the law of the land, there, boy. I tell you.
Wow, Grief and Mando make the Chewbacca event just a breeze.
Oh, absolutely. I haven't done that event in a long time.
I just played around with it.
Did you just play around? We could go play around with it. Let me find him.
Yeah. Yeah, just a boss lead with Boba, Mando, Grief, and then throw Zam in there. So walk it apart.
Let's go. No, not Rebel Fighter, Rebel. Where's the okay?
It beats back in the day when you had to use.
Well, why can't I get to the event?
Oh, I think you got to go to the journey guide.
You have to go through the journey guide? Oh, Christ. I thought I could do it through my characters. All right. I guess we'll do it this way. Let's do it. Who do we want to run here? Let's go Dad Bod, Boba Fett, Fennec, and stuff.
Overkill much? Yeah, no, we can have fun with this one.
I'm going to go boss. No, actually, I'm going to go Fennec lead because I'm a sicko. Let's see. Grief. We'll go Dad Bod, Boba Fett, and we'll go the Mando. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Palpatine's Nip says, your hurts don't hurt me anymore, Ranger. They shouldn't hurt you at all because I'm an idiot. There's Han and Chewie. Wait, nice. I spy with my eyes 2 unwanted guests in Cloud City. What are you doing there? Get out of that ATM.
Target.
Well, look what I brought. I brought the homies. Oh, you're going to shoot the Mando. Who do I want to kill first? Probably Chewie. Let's kill Chewie. Yeah, beat his ass to death. Yeah, he's dead now. Let's see here. Han, bye. And then we'll just do that. Boop. Oh, I just melted Leia. Oh, forgot about the foresight.
Yeah.
Boop. How dare you? Well, we're overpowered. There we go. They were melted. Hey, Benny Lau. I think that's Lau. Says, hey, Ranger, which is more important? Do punch up in GC League or stay in currently due to the amount of teams you have? That's a really good question. I think you have to make an assessment of where you're at with your... So think about where... let's say you're Kyber 3, but you only have 2 GLs. Do you really want to punch up to Kyber 2 or Kyber 1 if you only have 2 GLs, right? So kind of think about it in those terms. Like, do I have the teams knowing what I can expect to face? I mean, it's always important to climb, right? If, you know, especially to try to get their crystals. Even if you take some losses, right? Who cares? You're getting crystals, for God's sakes. You're getting more crystals, and that helps you with your long-term farm. But, you know, do it reasonably. You know, I mean...
I pushed what? I started in
Go ahead.
Rhodium 3. I've got 2 GLs, and... I'm punching up. I'm in Kyber 3. I'm just going to, for me, I'm going to push as hard as I can push. I mean, it is a little tough with, you know, 11 teams versus the 9. But that's one of those things where, for me, it's just I'm punching until I can't punch up anymore. And like I said, I think this round is my limit because I'm facing, I mean, I've got just slightly less than 6 mil GP. And everybody in my bracket has like 7.5. So I'm pretty much, I don't think I'm going to win any this round, but I'm okay with that. But I punched up to the point where I'm getting 220 crystals a day. I get 750 if I win. Even if I lose, I get 200. And then regardless of where you end up, you still get a lot. So it is annoying because you're not going to win, but as long as I stay in Kyber 3, I'll be okay.
Yeah. You just have to make that assessment yourself. I mean, you still want to climb. I think it's important to climb as high as you can to get those crystals. That's an important part of it. But also, you know, if you want to time it out a little bit, like if you're satisfied where you're at, let's say you're Kyber 3, but you're like, you know what, let me get another GL or 2 before I go make that push to Kyber 2 so I can stay there. Then, yeah, if you want to work on that first and just kind of maintain, you know, go, you know, get your crystals and just maintain for a little bit. So you can get, when you're ready to make the push, you can control and dictate that very easily. So I leave that to your assessment of, like, you know, what and it's what you're comfortable doing towards, right? Like what you're comfortable facing and stuff. Some people cannot take in their ass kicked. They just can't, you know, I mean, it's hard for them, you know, to go up to, you know, Kyber 2 and get stomped. Even though they're getting crystals from it, and it's a lot more crystals, overall, they're getting stomped, and it's hard to go in there and get stomped. But I always look at it like when I lose and stuff. Okay, I always look at like what could I do a little bit better. Really, the reason I went 1-2 last week is not because I didn't do anything with my defense or offense. I just shit the bed on a couple of teams that I should have won. Well, one was I shit the bed. I just totally misclicked and misplayed the SLK Arcana versus Lord Vader, and the other one is the weirdest goddamn reaction I've ever seen. I did the exact same move as I always do, and the RNG just kind of got us with the against the JMK squad. So, you know, it's just like, okay, move forward, and you know, and if we're still tweaking my defense, and I'm just waiting for Thane to get on here so I can figure out like what I'm going to do for what we want to set for defense and things. To tweak it still, we're still trying to find our way with these efficiency fighters because I don't want to be an efficiency fighter. I want to be, you know, I want to play more defense and have the counters more. I just find that more challenging. If I wanted to not be a challenge, I would just put 2 GLs on defense and then some really good A teams, and then I would just keep everything for offense, which I could do. But I like the challenge of trying to figure out counters and stuff.
Yeah.
So
well, that's what I ended up doing that last match against that 5 GL. I was like, I'm lost anyways. I want to play with all my toys, so I put just a really light defense down. And it was just enough to trip them up 3 times on fleets. And then it's like, even when my 2 fails, I won by like 9 banners. I was like, holy crap.
yeah,
I wasn't meaning to do that, but.
Yeah. Another thing you're making a good point too. If you punch up too much, you'll get punched down. So not much to worry about. Yeah. I mean, it's like Calvin Austin. It's a phenomenal GAC player. He punched up too high. Careful Icarus, and he got 0-3'd, and he had to like, okay, I'm not ready for that level yet. I've got still some stuff to work on my characters and teams and stuff, but yeah. So even the best of us get raffle stomped. I mean, it happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Plain simple. There's nothing you can do. I mean, you can look at anybody there, and there's a ton of really good GAC players like Playbook. Playbook's phenomenal. He still can go 2-1 or 1-2, and he's done it this season. It's more rare to see 3-0s than it is 2-1. 2-1's kind of the standard now. If you went 2-1, you did pretty damn well.
That's been I've been pretty much 2-1 the whole time. I went 3-0 the first week, but I think I was way too low for where my roster sits.
Right.
But you've seen the reports and GAC Center. I'm always 2-1. So
all right,
I won't be anymore, but I think I've hit my limit. Anyways, I have to go real quick.
Go do your thing, man.
I might be back before you get off.
I'm not going to go a little bit while longer, but if not, then yeah. So it's all good. Go get your dog some
everybody
foodie.
Have some a nice Wednesday, and I will see you all later.
All right. Peace out, buddy. All right. We're wondering, outside of Ray, what should I work on next? About a week away from Starkiller if all goes well. I think you answered your question. If you're a week away from Starkiller, go get Starkiller, dude. Looking at this roster, Starkiller then Ray? Yeah. I'm serious. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Get back in there. Force with extreme prejudice. That's fantastic. Yeah, Solar Base has been 0-3 a couple times, and he's a phenomenally good player too. You know, Zaris had some struggle. I mean, these are all fantastic GAC players. You know, end all be all. You know, another one, Heathen. These guys had crazy, incredible streaks. Even more. I mean, that in the LGA system were just dominant. And with the new system, you know, that they can get their butt handed to them. And it's not because they're not good players. It's just they're facing really good players now. More people were active. It's just harder to win. And it's still, I watch all those guys' videos and stuff. I mean, Endall is a phenomenal GAC player. And when I saw him go 0-3, I about shit the bed. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do with myself, man. I had never seen that before, but it just tells you the level of competition now with Crystals involved, and that those guys are just. And it's not like they're getting stomped. I mean, they're losing by 5, 10. You know, these are tough fights, man. I've had them. You know, where you just, you know, the margin for victory and defeat is like razor thin in Kyber 1, and it's crazy, dude. You're months away for race. Yeah, go get Starkiller, dude. Why not, man? I mean, you got some work to do with Ray, if that's the case. I'm looking at your account here. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked there, Alexander Bryan. I'm totally down with you. Yeah, you got some gear. I wouldn't say you're months away. But if you can get Starkiller within the week, if everything goes right, then go get Starkiller. That's going to just like having another GL. That'll really help you out. And then just work on Ray. Slowly but surely work on Ray. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I think it'll take you about a month and a half of committed effort to get Ray once you get Starkiller. Free to play. I don't know if you spend or not, but yeah. Benny, you're welcome. It says, thanks for the insight. I'm in bronze, and I prefer to have enough teams and fleets before going to the Chrome. Yeah, absolutely. Totally understand. But you can make that assessment on your account yourself, Benny. You know your account better than anybody, and what you're comfortable with too. There's a comfort factor. Like, what am I comfortable facing? And are you okay with getting your ass kicked? You know, I mean, I lost my combined GAC the other day by single digits. You know, so it came down from me being 3-0 to 1-2. It literally came down to 2 fights. You know, and the previous one I could have been 3-0, but I went 2-1 because I tied in the last round. If I had one thing here or there gone differently, that's how close these matches are. It would have been a different story. So it's just the way it is. I mean, it's phenomenal how razor thin the competition has gotten for fighting in GAC. So we're going to give it the old college try. I try as hard as I can, and I do have a winning record, and I think my record's pretty solid, but it's still tough. It's really, really tough. So, and you know that better than anybody. You know your account better than anyone. So you make the assessment with what you're comfortable with and what you want to do. Come with a game plan and just take your time with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's arguments to just to push on ahead as hard as you can, hit the wall, and then try to see if you can maintain that for the crystals. Other people are like, well, yeah, but it's just not, I don't like getting stomped. And I understand that too. If you go 2-1 to the third match, it's the best to throw the match and go 2-1 for crystal income. No, I think it's better to fight it out, because if you go 3-0, you get that top reward on both the win, which is like for Carbon 1, it's the difference between 200 and 900 crystals, and then the overall of another 250 crystal difference for the win. If you're ready, if you can go up into that next fight, which I am ready to do, then yeah, you again, but that could be an assessment too. You make their slouchy druid where it's like, okay, if I win and looking at my rating, who am I going to face next? Maybe I want to throw this one and stay where I'm at. So I can see the argument for both, but again, you have to make that assessment yourself. For me, I just want the crystals, so I'm always going to try to go 3-0. Easier said than done in Kyber 1, because I am in Kyber 1. I face the monsters, so yeah, I'm in the monster account division. That's why I've worked on the stuff that I've been working on. So absolutely. But yeah, I could see the argument to maybe throw the, so you stay where you're at a little bit, is what you're saying, Slouch Druid. I could see that for sure. It's a fair point. Kind of get back to what we were talking about previously. All right. So I'm just chilling with you guys. Again, nothing much going on in the game. We do have the 300th episode of RSG tonight. If you would, it'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern. 300 shows we've done with RSG Wednesday night. We've never missed a beat in 6 years, coming on 6 years straight. We've been streaming. And that's not including all the Jedi Academies and all the other streams that we've done. We've done tons of streams. But I'm just chilling with you guys today. I'm getting ready. We'll go for a little bit while longer. If you want a roster review, all you need to do is put your ally code in and what you want me to look at. I will be more than glad to look at it. Yeah, get your ally code in, what you want to look at. I'll take a gander, give you the best advice I can. If you want to toss a coin to your ranger, you can. There's the PayPal. I'm trying to raise money for the 300 episode bourbon fund tonight, so if anybody wants to toss a coin to your ranger, I'll value plenty. Thank you there. You know who you is. Small little donation to the bourbon fund, very much appreciated, my friend. Very much appreciated. I got you, Tumblr, in there. Slouchy says going 3-0 and 0-3 can be demoralizing. It can. I know. All right, let's go take a look at Tumblr. It says Dash Render almost 7-star, but level 50. What can I do with him? Not much. Not much, Tumblr. I'm going to look here, but I'm pretty sure you're going to keep him for offense, and you're not going to do much with him. All right, let me go to your smugglers here. What do you got? If he's level 50, you ain't doing a damn thing with him. No, you do nothing, Dash. No. This round, he's a wash. You can't do anything with him. I mean, if you wanted to, as a back wall team, dude, you could put like the prepared team down. Like, you know, you got some characters that are 8, 9. I mean, this would be a very back wall team, but even then I wouldn't put it down. Level 50 and GAC, no, just save him, dude. Can't do anything with him. He doesn't have the means, and he's not going to do anything for you other than just give them points. You can keep for offense, maybe as a cleanup if you're praying to God you need something, but you can't do anything with him. Yeah, by all means, yeah. In the future, you will gear him, absolutely. I mean, he's a phenomenal character. But yeah, for the time being, no, Mister Dry, no, you no using. He bad, no. No, you buy. So, yeah. Yeah, looking at this, there's not much you can do here. Even your prepared characters. Yeah, because you're going to keep Han and Chewie with CLS. I mean, you got Ness and Smuggler Han. You got an L3, but man, I'd go Cure Lead with like Vandor or Chewie for a team in the back if you wanted to. Use those characters, depending on what you're not using them for. What else does he need? Okay, so I'm going to go to my account to show you what my Dash looks like, just so you know what he looks like. And I always encourage everybody, if you need some modding tips and ideas, just go to my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg page, and then you can go check that out. So for Dash, and I want to remod him faster. I didn't hit some of these mods. Oh, I can still slice them? No, these hit. Yeah. This one didn't hit, bastard, and this one didn't hit, bastard. This one can hit speed, but it's only 18. So mine's right now, he's 340 speed, which is still really decent. that you want high speed on him. I like potency. So a speed set and a potency set on him would be ideal. The faster you can get him above 340, the more of a nightmare he can be. Now there is gas counters him hard, because the prepared mechanic that he has doesn't come into play, because gas, when he kills somebody, they're dead. They're double dead, right? So Dash is with man, that's fine then. But yeah, this is kind of what you're aiming for with Dash, for your modding and stuff. So, but he's a hell of a good character, and if they're using gas on my Dash, I'll take that every day. That means they ain't using it gas somewhere else. So, but yeah, it's a nice mechanic. Eventually I want to go the full prepared team on that, and I am going to work on those characters when all is said and done. So once I get these characters, these 4 done, I'm probably going to do like some characters, like we're going to get B2, but we're probably going to do like couple the GOs in the prepared team as the next characters to gear up and get going, so I can have some more flexibility on like who I put on defense and stuff. I said one thing at a time. One thing at a time. But no, yeah, Tumblr, if that's what you're looking for, yeah. Totally understand, totally get it. But yeah, for right now, you're level 50 Dash and doing a thing, dude. Just pretend like he doesn't exist. He can use him as a possible like sacrifice or team to go in, burn something, but he's not doing anything at level 50, not in your level GAC, buddy. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news for you, but you know me, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your butt. Hey! Thank you, A. I'll just use your first initial. It says, many thanks for what you do. Been listening for years for hookers and blow. Hookers and blow only. God bless you, sir. God bless you. I got a few tips in the tip jar now. We're slowly but surely creeping up on our way for the bourbon fun. Very nice. Thomas says, okay, that is fine. Going for Star Kill, so it's a long-term project. Yeah, it is. So Lee says, my Relic 5 Nest does so much for Kira. I would hate to waste her on a full squad. You can, Lee, but you reach a certain point of at my level, Ness and Kira ain't soloing a damn thing. This because I face crazy accounts with crazy rosters. And I like her on defense with the team that right now we have, like for defense, what are we using her on? It's the Dash team with this. Eventually I'm going to change this over from the two. Vander will stay, but Vet Han's going to go out and Kira's going to go in there. And then we'll get L3 up and Relic as well. And I really like this team with Ness. Dash with Kira with this team. Yeah, it's pretty dopest. But I got to get her up and geared first, and she takes a shit ton of stun guns. Holy God, does she take a ton of stun guns. 3 just go from 11 to 12. It's so unbelievable. But I want to have her up and ready for the next JSC to put her in that team. I can use the vet somewhere else. Tumblr, you are more than welcome, my friend. Now, if you guys want a mini roster review, feel free to put your allied code into the chat. Make sure you put in like what you want me to look at, and we will get you squared away. Let me just respond to somebody in Discord. Get my right hand over here, my left hand trying to one finger type. Not as easy as you would think. Did TW just kick off? Let me look here. Am I getting the message? Okay. I'm glad they added Kairos to ease the stun gun farm. Did they? Oh yeah, the stun gun one here. Yeah, this one's been nice. How many stun guns do I have? Christ, I don't even know. I was looking at Kira. I was like, God, I need 3 of those pieces of crap. Oh, it's not in the store. Let me look at Kira real quick because I looked at her. I was like, yeah, no, you wait. I'll wait till after GSA to go do something with her. Yeah, what are we missing here? It's it's just those pieces. Okay. Well, you can get those pretty easily. You can just pick those up. But do I have the stun guns? That's the thing that was holding me back on her was, let me see. I'm 5 short. Okay, so I just need 5 more. All right. So we got the Corbantes. We've got the stun. We could take her to 12, which is fine. What do I got on you, young lady? Well, we can slice that one. Didn't hit, but that's okay. Can I run? Let me check your mods here, young one. Yeah, we can do better than this. We can do better. What do I want to put on you, though? That's a 15 speed. Let's put that on. What else we got? That's much better. Hold on. First of all, you go away. This one, yeah. If we go this, that's a 13. Yeah, we can put that on. You're 9. That's okay. That's a 10. That's okay. Not ideal, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, she's a lot better. Yeah, much better. And we'll get her once more speed once everything's said and done. All right, so that's a little bit better. Nope, I got you, Lee Boca. Mr. Handros, what's going on? Love the name. Says glad they added Kairos. He says the new content will help. The new content will help Gear. I don't know, man. So here's the thing. We know for the longest time. Sorry, Mr. Handros. I'm trying to do 9,000 things at once. I said your name twice. I'm an idiot. But then again, everybody knows I'm an idiot. So here's the thing. We have the final phases to phase 1. Now, one of the things that they said for phase 1 is they're going to add permanently like the stun guns and stuff in the shard store and a couple other things that need to be addressed for phase 1. So I'm looking for that in the road ahead. The other part is phase 2. What is phase 2 going to consist of? If they're going to announce new game content, and how is that going to alleviate the gear crunch, right? That's what I'm looking for. How is it going to help? That's the one thing that people are struggling with. Is the biggest thing people are struggling with right now is they've done a great job, and I think we can all agree that they're doing a great job with the getting to gear 12. Stun guns, stun cuffs, droidicas, all that stuff is coming in droves. We got plenty of that stuff now, right? And then if you run out, you can get it pretty quickly now. That's not a problem. What the big divide is between people that want to compete at higher levels and stuff is the dilemma that we don't have enough places for gear 12. Left side, right side, we have get, but you only get so much of that in each portion of whether you do TB and stuff like that. And it's really hindering because some characters need to go high relic, especially if you're doing Galactic Legends. So you have to salvage that gear or use crystals to buy that gear. And I just did it. I just took Piet and Relic and Jedi Master Luke to 9. The Relic 9 material that you can only salvage is the furnaces, the data pads, those gold data pads, and I think the other pieces. I think it's the gold stun guns. It's those three pieces right there. That's just to give you an example. For those two characters alone, that was 520 of those pieces. If you think about how many pieces I could have right now on Magma, Snow, POW, and B2. All 4 of those characters on the right side could have easily gone up to Relic. If not some, all of them could have gone to Relic. That's the craziness of the Gear 12 stuff. They either have to address this in some sort of way, and I don't know how they're going to address it. With either we get more of it, so it's not such a dilemma, because you have characters you want to get to Relic, but then when you get to the Relic, there's other characters that you have to take to high Relic, and the only way to do that is to salvage. And if you don't salvage, if you're not spending, that's the only way to do it. You either save up your crystals and purchase them, and it's a dilemma right now. If they can do something in phase 2, just to say, hey, we understand what you're saying. So for the left side pieces, we're going to start putting these places here, and with the new content, we'll get more gear to help alleviate. If we can just get a more influx of that, that would be great. Or something. I don't know what it is, but that's the dilemma most players that are getting to this level are facing. It's like, okay, do I want a Relic 9, or do I want a Relic 7, 8, or 9, or do I want to take these other characters to Relic 0 to 3, or to Relic 5? That's the big thing. So I'm interested to see what their phase 2 of the gear will be, which I hope it's a part of of what they're going to put out there. That's the thing that I'm most curious about. And we've had talks with them about it, and we've given ideas. I don't know what their final answer is going to be on it. I mean, the gear crunch is something we've been talking with CG for a long time, and God bless them, they listen. I mean, that's why we got the new changes to the initial gear, and so I know CG is listening about that. But at the end of the game, they got to do what's best with the game that they think in their eyes. So because I'm just the advisor, I just give them advice. They put out what they're going to put out. So there you go. Yeah, like you need 2,000 Kairos and 1.5 of the other Kairos. Yeah, I mean, the Kairo text is something they need to address as well. Russ says, I feel this problem even as an early game player struggling to get people to Relic 7 for GLs. Yeah, it's a dilemma, man. You have to really, especially if you're free to play, even if you spend just a little bit, it's the dilemma of like, what do you do? And you have to kind of balance your resources. I know this is a resource management game, but when the same pieces are used in two different areas, it's a hard choice, right? Like, do I take characters to Relic 0 or do I get them to Relic 7? I always say this when I'm doing farming GLs. This is just a tip for you guys. Take it for what it is. The old noggin. I always take all my characters to Relic 0 when I'm working on a GL. I know that all those, and then after that, then I start hoarding the other pieces again to go and get them to higher relic levels. Through the events and other things, I try to get as many as I can on top of that, but get them to Relic 0, because that way you get all those Gear 12 pieces into the Relic 0, it's done. Then you don't really need them to about Relic 5, and then you get to 6, 7, and 8. Those characters that need those higher relics, then you can start hoarding and using those pieces to take those characters to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that kind of stuff, if you need it. Especially Relic 8. That is a pisser. That is a pisser. So, that's the way I've always approached my GLs. Get them all to Relic 0. Then after that, hoard and try to get as much material as I can for Relic stuff. And then, for that, get everybody to Relic 3. Then take everybody off that only need a Relic 3. Take everybody to Relic 5. And then remove them off my favorites. And I'm like, what do I got left? I got these 5 characters that need Relic 7. Okay. Let me just start farming that crap up and get them slowly but surely one at a time to Relic 7. Remove them from my favorites. It's just a way to do it so you can take advantage of getting all your characters to Relic 0 and then taking them up to the Relic levels. Just an idea. Way I like the way I did it. So yeah, it's craziness. It is absolutely craziness. It really is. I feel you guys. I feel you. It's something that it's near and dear to my heart for lower tier players, and it's something listen, guys. If you think you're a lower tier player, I'm feeling it too. I still feel it. Trust me. I'm trying to get my characters rounded up too, and I'm trying to get this stuff done. But it's hard when, I don't have $100 to go spend on the Relic 9 materials. Even then, that doesn't give you the full Relic 9. So I just did it with Luke and Piet to get them to Relic 9. Worth it, in my opinion. Luke is gross at Relic 9, but these other characters I had to put on hold, and that's the decision you have to make. Lee Boca, does anyone else find the TW icon not being there a problem? Maybe they can put it in the space between the raid and Sith box. Yeah, I think it's something that's been brought to their attention. Like this other crap on the right side, you got the ×2 event active, but it's already active here. So why have it twice? I don't know. We can remove that. The Conquest Pass, listen, you can advertise the goddamn Conquest Pass when you go in here. You want to have a thing that says, hey, Conquest Pass in this first screen. Do it there. And that way the main game mode's over here. You can get to them. But if you're going to have these all saying ×2, and then the Conquest Pass, you can go, as soon as you go into Galactic Conquest, you can go get the Conquest Pass. It'll be right there advertised. I'm okay with it being as soon as you log in, but let's get that crap off the right side. Do you like the new Seven Sister? Yeah, I think she's really good, Hawthorne. Sorry, Mr. Handros. I saw Hawthorne pop up when I said that. Do you like the new Seven Sister? Yeah, I think her kit's good. Problem being, we don't have the complete package. We don't have the complete look of what the Inquisitors are going to be. So until it's kind of like Bad Batch, we got a couple of Bad Batch, and you're like, okay, they look pretty good, but we're not getting the whole picture. And so it's hard to judge a character. I think she can be plug and play in some teams, but until we get the full spectrum of all the Inquisitors, it's hard to judge her. You know what I'm saying? I think her kit's phenomenal. It looks really good for the Inquisitor faction, but it's incomplete because we don't have them all, or what their plan is for that. So I'm kind of in limbo on that. I mean, I like all the Inquisitor kits, to be honest, Mr. Handros, but I would wait to spend. I'm not going to spend it. I'm not encouraging anybody to spend yet. Some people will, and that's okay. I mean, they are good kits and they are good characters, but until I know for sure what I'm getting, be a little hesitant on the spending. And give them the relic, give them the 5 stars. If you're going to spend some crystals in our packs, that's fine. And then kind of wait and see. I know Loki likes to do that. He likes to get them the 5-star and then wait. What is this? And figure things out. And then if he decides, then he'll go well out later. If not, then he'll be like, let me see. And some characters are like, okay, I'll wait. Hawthorne, I used to stage everyone at Relic 0 or Relic 1 too, but that was just so those crappy characters didn't blow up my matchmaking at GP. Doesn't really matter now. Yeah, it's not, I don't give a shit about GP anymore about Hawthorne. It's more about the materials you need to get these characters to the higher relics. So it's just easier for me to say, get your characters to Relic 0 because you have to get all those Gear 12 pieces, get all those characters done, then go in, you can get a lot of characters to a certain relic level, and then when you need the higher relic level with all those salvage you got to do, then you can start farming that again. At least you got some decent characters on there. It's not about bloat, it's just more about efficiency with the gear. Mr. Hendros, double drops on Cantina for the signal data are fire. Oh yeah, that's what the hell I've been farming my ass off on those. Are you kidding me? I farmed the hell out of these. And I've used them. I had a lot more, but I've been using them too. So I've been farming these like crazy, dude. You kidding me? Plus, you have a chance for getting double drops with the Omicrons. I'm with you there, buddy. JB United, what's going on, buddy? He says, yo, what's going on? What's going on, JB United? All right, we're doing mini roster reviews. If you want a mini roster reviews, you can put your ally code in, and I'll look at your stuff for you. You don't have to do anything else. If you'd like to toss a coin to your ranger, Valia Plenty, and toss a coin to the tip jar to say thank you, you can. You don't have to. I will still look at your stuff regardless. That's what we do here at RSG. If you have any questions or comments, you're more than welcome to put those into the chat, and I will read those out and answer those questions, and like I always do. As I drink some more coffee. And don't forget, tonight we've got the 300th episode of the RSG Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the SWGOH community. We're going to hang out, have some fun. No one's subscribed. If anybody that hasn't subscribed can subscribe, I'd like to test out my new skin. If you subscribed, say that you subscribed. Why is the scene being so weird? Why is that being funky? Why does that do that every time? It's so weird. The screen on here moves. I'm going to lock that in place. And I get the white background. And I'm not paying attention to it. It does it. It's every time I upload OBS, it does that weird stuff. Yes, 300 episodes. Can you believe it? Hey, BD, what's going on? It says, howdy, everyone. Hi, partner. What's going on, BD? Howdy, ho. You sure do smell like flowers, BD. You've got the Christmas spirit. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, brown and green, comes from you. All right, I'm just doing my little cleanup here on my stuff. Fleet's fine. I do have to do my one daily squad arena. All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Emotional ramage.
There you go. It did work. Thank you, Benny.
Emotional ramage.
Hell yeah, Mr. Handros. Thank you. That worked. Okay, it's working. I got to make it look a little bit more prettier. But yeah. All right, so it is working. The overlay's working. Hey, I did. I figured it out, guys. I'm smart. We did, guys. Ranger's not done. And I'm going to be working on this here, so I'm going to end the stream here in a bit, and then I'm going to be working on that, try to get some more fun stuff for you guys for subbing and stuff like that for the YouTube. We got to set up for Twitch, and I meant to do it a while ago, but I had to figure out, like, the overlays for YouTube are totally different for what you can do and stuff, so I'm going to try to get that fixed and do sound stuff for that tonight. Yeah. All right. So I got to do my Cantina fleet, which I'll do in a little bit. And then Conquest, as I said, I mean, I'm at the end. I just have to do the 8 fights, and I really don't want to dick with that right now. Do this one, the Bounty Hunter, that's 15, and hell, I can just go into Sector 1 and do all the fights here, and then I'm done. So I can just knock out these feats real quick, which are pretty much done. No tanks is almost done, and then just getting the rest of these done. Bounty Hunters, Inflict Blinds, just the Rebel Squad, for Christ's sakes. So we can knock that out pretty easy. Mace Relic 9 needs to be a requirement for the next GL. Hell no. Get out of here, Mr. Handros. We don't want more Relic 9s. How dare you, sir? Timeless says 300. That's a lot of 100s. Yeah, it is. JB says, hardly surprised UK got rain today. Well, it rains a lot in the UK. Yeah. I'm quite familiar with the weather of the of Great Britain. Foggy rainy day. I reckon, says Tumblr, we could do double the like count on this video easily, skewers. Yeah, if you want to hit that thumbs up, that'd be nice too. There's not 140 if you hit the thumbs up though. I've been looking at that one. I'm looking at that one right now. Like, if I go to my alert box and look at it, it's like, okay, what can I do? There's subscriber, member, super chat, tip, purchase. There's no like thumbs up. So if somebody hits a thumbs up, I have nothing here for the overlay. They just haven't added it in. I'll see if I can add it in, but it ain't giving me an option to add it in. So that was one of the things I was trying to get done. So someone hits the thumbs up, they get a little, little icon, funny moment. So yeah. All right, we'll go a few more minutes here or there. If anybody wants to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon 300 episode fund, the PayPal is linked in the description. If you want a mini Ross review, you can put your ally code in what you want me to look at. I will look at that for you. You don't have to do anything. You just want to toss a coin to your Ranger in the old Ranger J tip jar for bourbon for the 300 show tonight. Feel free. And then anything else? Now, questions, comments are all welcome. Get it in there. Jedi Master Super Mace Windu, Jesus, what a name. Says, I think there's an update in 17 minutes. Also, yes, make me Relic 9. How dare you? You got your rework. You be happy with that, sir. Mr. Man. Mace getting greedy. It's bad enough you got a rework, and I got to listen to Ram's stupid ass. Now you want Relic 9? What else you want? You want a Ferrari too, Mr. Mace? You want a new arm? So needy. But yes, I will always set D off stream because I get stream sniped too much. You know the deal there, Leboka. The few times that I have done my defense on stream, it has come back to bite me in the ass big time. So it's like, this person's defense counters me perfectly. So if you want a Ross free, put your ally code in. What you want to do, we'll do that. If you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, you can. And then, yeah. Make Endurance great again? No, Endurance sucks. That ship needs an overhaul. But, I mean, why would you ever use Endurance when you have the Negotiator? Why? I don't understand that one. We have two Galactic Republic fleets. But then again, we have like 3 Empire fleets. One uses bounty hunters, but the other 2 use the same ship. It's like, Executrix and Chimera. But then again, a lot of the capital ships were based on those factions, so what are you going to do? So, and the people that ran the ships had those ships. So, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, it's just the way it is. All right. So I'm going to have a busy day. Old Ranger J 1999 is going to have himself a busy day there, boy. I tell you, he's going to be pretty busy doing stuff. But not right now. Right now, I'm trying to answer questions and help you guys to chat. See if I can get some money for the Ranger J Bourbon Fund. It's going to be great. It's going to be great getting the bourbon. It's going to drink a lot of bourbon. It's going to be great. Get out of here. See my previous comment there, super duper Mace Windu, about the Ferrari. You're getting greedy. Getting greedy, buddy. You're getting greedy. It's not the Jedi way. Attachment. Excitement. Jedi cares not these things. Maybe some sort of clone tag for Endurance. Why not? At this point, I really don't care about the Endurance. I got enough ships on my plate. You see, actually, the only ship I got to work on is we got to get the Echelon, the Fortress, and the Interceptor up. The Interceptor will come through Conquest. I'm going to have that shit. This ship's going to be 6 stars after the next one, and then as soon as these come free to play, I mean, Fortress will be 5 stars. Echelon, yeah, we'll get them farmed. I'm sure it'll be a hard node, and I'll hate my life. So there we go. Tell that to Rambam. Oh, I tell Rambam all the time. The year of the ships. No, Mr. Handros. I made that comment last year at the beginning of the year and said this was going to be the year of the ships, and it bit me in the ass as I looked stupid. Stupid. Of all the predictions, I got every prediction I said last year right. Predicted the GLs that were coming and characters and stuff. I got all that crap right. But Mr. Ranger had to open his fat mouth and say, I think this is going to be the year of the ships. And I had hope. When we got Razor Crest and Executor, I was like, all right, guys, here we go. Year of the ships. Those are the only two we got. And I was like, damn it. So, yeah, those days are done for me. I'll believe it when it happens, Mr. Handros, but my days of predicting ships are over. I will never predict that crap again. Yeah, we got 3 now, but are we going to get more in the future? See, that's the thing. They come in groups and they can trick you. Yeah, pretty much, Mr. Handros. I said this was going to be the year of the ships. I'm like, oh, yeah? The Illuminati looked at that and said, how about you suck it? How about now, Ranger, new of the ships? Oh, okay, get out of here, Skywalker Vader, you damn Vulcan up there in Canada. All right, I'm not going to give a new... yeah, I learned my lesson, Skywalker Vader. You know what I did, eh? That's right, I needed to get some of that Canadian whiskey after making that stupid statement. Well, he said 2023 was going to be the year of the ships, Tumlo. I don't know. At this point, I don't care. 5's Rex, Clone Sergeant. All we need is a couple more endurance. Oh, there we go. More clone ships. It is nice that we just got the ships, and they don't need to mess with the echelon. Leave it as is. It's fine. I like that it can counter, not perfectly, but it's a much better counter than the Malevolence for the Executor. And then yeah, and I think the prototype, once it's all maxed out and stuff, is going to be dope. It's just hell too. Ray Rux says, after failing on 6 straight fleet battles, I finally got one and unlocked the red crate. I don't have to look a damn grind quest anymore. Yay! Way to beat those fleet battles, buddy. Way to go, buddy. Yeah, I just have to go do the 8 battles, which I'll do offline, where I just put on auto for the 1 feat, which is just I have to win one more with Beskar and Boba Fett in the lineup, and that's just putting them with the GL and just put on auto. And then TW just started. I'll have to pay attention to that one too. And then after that, I just go clear up some of the other feats here and there, and then I'll be done. So it's all good in the hood. I just need 30 more banners and I'm done with the conquest, and I'll have the ship at 6 stars. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Pure. All right. Anybody who else wants a mini roster review, feel free to put your alley code and what you want me to look at there in the chat, eh? Is our good Skywalker Vulcan friend Canadian guy, Skywalker Vader would say. So if you want one of those, I'm going to do the last call here. If you want one, please put your alley code in and what you want me to look at. If you have any comments, questions, get those in now. And if you would like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund, I've put the PayPal link in there. You don't have to do anything. I just work for tips. You don't have to do anything for mini roster reviews or anything like that. I will do all I can for you. I just work for tips. So if you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, you can. If not, it's fine. I will just do what I do. Answer questions, do what I do, and help you out. Yeah. Kermit the Frog here saying yeah. Thomas says, okay, yeah, maybe Nev said 2023. I'm pretty sure he said 2023. I mean, that's my partner in the GA Center stuff, which I will be doing tomorrow. We'll go a few more minutes here, and then if nothing else changes, then I will close it out because I got a lot of stuff to do today. Got a few tips today. See if I can get something with the bourbon fun going with that right there. Boy, that'd be pretty good. See if we get me a bottle of bourbon. It'll be cheap, very cheap bourbon. But and nonetheless, it would be alcohol related. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Mr. Henderson says, I find myself squirreling about Executor, Lord Vader, Kenobi, and Starkiller. Pick one, dude. Seriously. Just pick a path, dude. There's no wrong answer. based off what you want to do. So I'd say go for Executor first. If you already have C, then definitely go get Executor, and that can help you with Lord Vader as well. So Starkiller is not a bad choice. Kenobi, it's totally separate from linked for those, but you could, I mean, without looking at your roster, yeah. Should update in 6 minutes. All right, I'll wait for the update, then we'll close down the stream. I'll wait for the update, god dog dang nabbit. If it's on time. Question, where did you get that amazing voice? What? You guys don't know. I used to be in a band, dude. I used to be in a band, and we used to tour, and I used to, sing backup because we had a really good lead singer, much better than me. Yeah, man. And I've done karaoke. People have heard me sing. So I can sing. So Seagram 7 good enough? Hell, I'll take any. Right now, I'll take, as I said, I'll take paint thinner for the 300 show. They're Liboka. But yeah, I actually sent a video to some of the content creators of me actually playing one of our songs. We were on stage just doing the pre-sound check, so they had us play a song or two, and so we were just testing out the sound and letting the guy that controls the sound and the lights and stuff. I played some big events. I played some big venues, Masquerade in Atlanta and stuff like that. So I once upon a time, Ranger J was a musician. Those are the life, man. Ace of Spades, nice. Oh no, the meeting ended. Oh no, 1A. Here, I'll join it again. It'll let me. Yes, I would like to join the RSG lunch hour. Why is it saying I'm idle? I'm still here. I'm still talking. I'm still here. Stupid thing. That's a tough one. Ace of Spades, huh? Oh, Lemmy. Such a good one. Now that I think about it, Tumblr, you kind of look like Lemmy. Wait a minute. If we had the hair slick back, you kind of do remind me, Cublo, because I have seen you before. You do kind of look like Lemmy. Well. Maybe you're the reincarnation of said Lemmy. All right, we'll wait till the update. See if I can get any more in the tip jar. If not, that's fine. We'll wait till the updates of the updates, and then I'll get out of here so I get ready for the 300 episode tonight. I tried once to play it on the bass, but didn't understand how fast it is. Oh yeah, I mean bass guitar, man. Really, it's just about knowing your clefs and stuff like that, But I've been playing the bass since I was like 9 or 10. No, I've played it since I was like in 4th grade. Yeah, something along those lines. So, and I had a background with with classical music. So when you're playing Bach, Brandenburg Concerto Number 3, you get kind of used to you moving your fingers fast, like da 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 da. It's like Jesus, la 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 la. Yeah. And then jazz was different too, because jazz not as fast, but it's a feel. Jazz is a feel. Just knowing your the key that you're in and then just kind of matching a little bit. Watch the updates be a year and a half late. No, let's not say that, Dom. Let's be positive, Dom. Let's be positive. Let's be positive that it won't be late. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Fa la 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 la. See, you heard Kermie sing. Don't you feel better, Dom? Don't you feel more positive? The siege is never late, nor the early for the dragons. They revive precisely when they mean to. So we'll see here. I am a servant of the secret fire, well of the flame of honor. Dark fire will not avail you, flame of Uldun. I love Gandalf. Yeah. There's a lot of good bass players out there. We can go down the list, but I really don't want to talk about bass players right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for... Okay, I can do super chair alerts. I can do tips alerts. Tip alert goes from what, though? I'm curious of where this comes from. That's weird. How can it be a tip if you don't have it linked to anything? But yeah, but where does that come from? Hold on, guys. Oh, Christ, I'm not doing that. Variation settings. Layout. No. That's fine. There's no tips, though, in YouTube. Why would you have a tip alert? I'll have to play around with this one. Because tips come from our PayPal link, and that's not linked to the link of the link. So it's like, run, you... actually, it was fly, you fools. Cornhorn question. What would win in a fight between Lemmy and God? Lemmy. Poor Lemmy is powerful. He's amazing. We will worship him. The ace of space. Ugh, I can't even do his voice. It's so guttural and just nasty. Love Lemmy. Maybe it was only the tip. Oh, you know. Client must be restarted. On the dot, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. All right, it's loading. It's loading. It mostly loads. Mostly. 6 MBs. All right. Okay. It's gonna take a moment because I've got 9,000 things running in the background. Doobie doobie doo. All right. There she is. May's rework. Seven Sister. Yep, she's coming into the game. Great. Inbox. Bo-Katan has been added to the list of accelerated players or characters. Okay. Okay. Nine Sisters now available in Chromium. Cool. She is farmable. Light side 4D, baby. Let's go get some items shards from customer support. We apologize for any inconvenience you may have occurred. Here are some items help you get along. For what? What inconvenience? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's free crap. God damn, 13 Omega. Jesus. That's a plethora of Omegas. Well, let's claim that. University is now farmable. Okay, let's go get her. Okay. Alright, so Bo-Katan is accelerated. Nice. Night Sisters and Chromium. And then Iden is now farmable. Light side 4D hard. Okay. Light side 4D hard. Light side 4D hard. She's hard. Where are you, Iden? There you are, young lady. I'm going to farm you now there, eh? Since it's double drops, I'm going to go ahead and use some crystals here because I'd like to get you. I'd like to get as many shards as I can there, eh? Do that. We got 4. Yeah, I'll use a 25. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get those goddamn 4. Yeah, I'll use a 50. 2? You son of a... Alright, we're not going to use 100. Alright. Use the rest for that. 8. Am I too short? You bastards. I think that's the Mace refund. Oh, you're right. It is the Mace refund. Good call, Jeff. Good call. Let's go look at Mace real quick. Good call there, buddy. Good catch. Where's Mace? There he is, eh? Let's get him squared away. Aha! Good call. Nicely done. What, no Chewy shards? Yeah, Geddy Lee's really good too. Oh, yes, absolutely. All right, let's just put this crap back on. Yeah, that threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, what am I getting this for? Sorry for the inconvenience. Like, you didn't, nothing messed up for me. Why is this happening? I don't understand. I'm putting all his crap on. Don't worry, folks. Well, not his Omicron. But yeah, this party's over. This party's over. You're heinous. Yeah, put the Zeta back on. Put that Zeta on him right there, boy. I got me some Zaters. I'm going to put the Zaters on. Not that I really needed the refund. I could have done this again even without the refund. Vapod. The Vapod. Yep. And then give the Zeta. Give me that Zeta right there, boy. That's a good Zeta right there. Give me that Zeta. Come on. Yep, upgrade it. And then TW. No TW. No TW. And then I got to get his mod sliced. So we need 20 of those. I think we can. Well, we got right there 150. And then we can use what energy we have. See how many we get. Let's see how many we get. 18. More than enough to slice that mod. Let's do it. Let's get her done there. Get that base mod stuff going on. Then we got this one, which we'll do, which is more offense, more dots, more dots, more damage, more dots. We do need to get him sliced. You know what? I am going to add Mace to my favorites to work on his mods as well. Might as well do it. He is a capital ship, but mainly for his character so we can get him squared away. So we'll add him to the favorites. Cool. Done. And then Aiden. You're coming along nicely there, 17.85. Next couple of days here, we can get some more crystals and stuff and get her up there pretty close to getting her maxed out there, eh? Not too shabby. Not too bad. Boy, I tell you, it's not bad at all. All right, last call. Questions, Ross reviews, anything like that. Any last-minute donations to the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund, please. Feel free to toss a coin to Ranger for the 300th episode Bourbon Fund there. We've got a few tips in, so we get a couple more for some bourbon. If I get enough, might even get some Jack Daniels there, eh? But we're ways away from the Jack Daniels. We've got a few tips, but just the tips. And then get your last comments, questions, stuff in there. All right, so she's farmable. We got her squared away. We got her locked in. We got her locked in. And get that Aiden. You gonna get her done right there, boy. Get her closest. Hell, if I keep farming her like I am right now, boy, I'll tell you what, we're going to get some good stuff out of that boy right there. I'll take... Well, I can get a big piece. Who's that for? Yeah, it's for snow. Get those. God damn it. Farm post just went up 7 minutes late. Unacceptable CG. Get out of here. Content update. Yeah. Seventh Sister, Mace, okay, Shard Shuffle, Mace, known issues, packs, of course, the same packs you can always get, so there you go. Not considering roster, would Starkler be best pursued over any GL since he requires less resources? Whiskey, SD, yes, indeed. Now, here's the reason for Starkiller so good. In GAC, if you just get there's much conflict in you and you got the team for it, he is amazing. He can kill GLs and he can prevent your team from doing stuff on defense. Also, the characters that come with them are pretty damn good. Dash, phenomenal with the smugglers. Kyle Katarn, phenomenal with the rebel fighters. Talon really does help your Sith with either the Darth Revan team or the trade team. And of course, Mara Jade. Come on, man. She's one of the best characters coming in there. How many GLs do you have? I have got... Oh, you're talking to him, not me. Okay. I was like, wait, Tumble, don't you watch the stream? I have all the GLs in Starkiller. What are you talking about, fool? What do you mean? What is this tomfoolery that exits your mouth there, homie? All right. So, all right, last call. Everything. If you want a roster review, questions, anything like that, we've done the update. I said I would stay for the update. If you guys want to toss coin in your range, you can. If you want to do a mini roster review for it, that's fine. Put your ally code in. Any other questions? I got to get ready for the 300 show. So, yee. I got a lot of work to do. Thank you, Tumblr. I worked hard for him, you know what I'm saying? Done a lot of good hard work there. Yeah, we gotta get Maces and Moss squared away. And this, I'm going to mod him with health, with offensive primaries and stuff. You know, not worried about his speed, but you can see. Actually, no, I need a health, so I need to change that. Oh no, that was for the offense. I need to change that though to a health. What's wrong with me? I just noticed that. That's probably one I didn't pay attention to. All right, what do we got here? That's protection. Eek. Health, offense. That's a perfect mod right there. You get your ass in there, eh? We need that more than anything. Get that offense going up there with that health. It's all related, baby. It's all in the tip. It's all in the tip. All right. Whiskey says, I have GL Luke. Well, you have done quite well then, Whiskey SD. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go for Star Killer at any time as part of one of the GLs and stuff that you want to go for, then by all means, dude. Easy relics. You know, Relic 5 on the characters, get you Star Killer. You have to work on certain characters to make his team overall really good. But, I mean, if you have Palpatine, Mara Jade, you get Star Killer. That's just the team itself. You just need Bears or Mace or somebody to add there. And then if you want to get your Visas up and running, that's actually a good character for that team. But you can run somebody else if you don't have it. I've used Fulcrum and before and had really good results. Tumblr unit. Updated executors. We only need to keep them from escaping special ability AI to target the weakest ally. There you go. Well, we'll give that a shot. Good update right there. Plagued, how do you do this? You pop in right when I'm getting ready to get the hell out of here. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Plagued! But not to worry. We have the 300 show coming up tonight. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. Plagued, I just want to acknowledge you because I love you. And you always come... I don't on Vulture Droid node. Hell yes. Yeah. It's a nice one. And right now with double drops, yeah. What are the inbox gifts we get for? That's for your Mace rework there, Poby. I didn't even realize that at the beginning too. But yeah, it's for the Mace stuff. And I just put all my stuff back on Mace. And the extra stuff because, well, I've got the extra stuff to put back on Mace. So our Mace is there and I'm going to get his mods up and running. So we'll get him 60 next. So we'll do you, then we'll do Mace, and then we'll get Escheron. So we'll get those guys up and running with their mods. So if you go look at your Mace Pubby one, you'll see that he's been his abilities and stuff have been redone. So there you go. Am I getting tagged for yes? All right. All right, so we got all that stuff, and Iden is now farmable as well. Second sister is now in chromiums. Our ninth sister was one of the two was in chromiums, and then yeah, and then Bo-Katan has been accelerated. So there you go, get your Bo-Katanis accelerations. Acceleration, man. If I can average about what I got today, 17. Yeah, she's going to be close to 6 stars when all said and done. Not too shabby. Take advantage of them double drops there, boy. I'll tell you, it'll be pretty nice. You're going to get them lightning shards there, boy. I'll tell you, it's going to be pretty good. She's only 60. Well, that's a nice one, too, boy. You get the Vulture Droids, too. Man, that's nice. And I got 2 birds with 1 stone. Not too shabby. Me likey. All right. Yeah, I love me some Iden too, man. So we'll get her up to 7 stars and rocking and rolling as well. All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So I'm just going to check, see if I get any more in the tip jar. Nah, that's all right. I'll do with what I got. I'll make do with what I got. See if I can get me some cheap bourbon there for tonight, the 300 show. So I'm going to go do that. I got a lot to do. So I've got to go get ready and see if I can do some more stuff with the with things and get ready for the big show tonight. Chef D, what's going on, buddies? Question: late getting in the are the Mace Zetas worth it? I think so. Yeah, I put them on, so I think they are very much worth it. So They are to me. If you see me putting them on, then you know you might want to put them on too. I think Mace's rework is very, 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 very good. So with that, we are going to call this one done, and I'm going to go see if I can get me some bourbon and stuff. So we'll get that squared away. And hello, Chef. Yeah, we're getting ready to get out of here. I try to see if I can get some money for their old bourbon fund for the 300 show tonight, but you know, it is what it is. We helped a lot of people with their mini Ross reviews and stuff. That's what we do here at RSG. All right, with that, we're going to wrap this one up. So, on behalf of myself and everybody here, love you guys. Be safe, and I will see you tonight for the big money show tonight. Reality Skewed Gamers, check it out. It's already the event's already up, so feel free to go there. And I'm going to start working on these overlays. I'm going to go to the store, try to see if I get like a cheap bottle of bourbon, and then I'll be back. And then I'll start drinking. Then I'm going to work my ass off on these overlays and get everything coordinated for the 300 show tonight. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. So love you guys. Be safe. And we will see you later. Peace out.